Hello, hello! Welcome to the land of Prova. This is the Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition homebrewed adventure, and today's going to be a little different. We're about running half our people today, which is no problem because today we're doing a little thing a little differently today. We're going to do a one-shot that takes place in a little different time frame than our regular campaign. And so, let's go ahead and get ourselves started here. So, as far as time frame is... there it goes. As far as time frame and place are compared to your current campaign, which is the Knights of Elderhold. This takes place after the Lich King has been defeated.
Okay.
However, the original new king of Elderhold, Tobias, I think is his name, he is still in charge. He's still alive at the moment. And yes, and you guys are now much, much further south than you guys have been in your current campaign. You guys are actually at the Castle of Crown, which you can see there in blue at the bottom. And wow, that music is quite strong. There he goes.
Castle Crown's right there.
Yep, Castle Crown's right there. So it's about 30 years before the Knights of Elderhold go on their first mission. And so, yes, so that's as far as time frame is concerned. This is an evil campaign, so you will all be playing evil characters. Let's go around the room and see who are playing, what level you are. Obviously, you're all level 20s, but something special about your character as well. So let's start here.
Hi guys, it's me, Mark. I'm playing Taj. He is a fire genasi warlock, genie, who grew up in the streets of our found new desert city of Zainab. He had a rough childhood and he's very vengeful and he's taking it out on the world.
Very nice, very nice. And then, does he have anything special that he runs around with?
Yeah, yes. So he runs around in this beautiful, almost sheer see-through robe to where you can see almost like Jafar-esque, but like it's gold-plated and it's the top right here see-through, so you can see from his pecs down to his abs. It flows almost into a beautiful light gown, kind of similar to like a monk's robe, but not really. It's a lot lighter.
Mm-hmm.
And he has like the typical genie pants and shoes on. Long black hair that is pretty much tied up into a bun, and it comes down with a ponytail with orange tips, and he has bright red eyes.
Wow.
And tan skin.
And tan skin. Alrighty. So that's your character? What do you got?
I am playing Clyde Rootshell. I'm a turtle druid sorcerer. Clyde has been a stay-at-home dad for the last 156 years, as his wife is a pirate on the high seas, and she decided she wanted to retire and that it was his turn to go out and have some fun.
Nice. Very nice. And you said what class he is, right?
He's a druid.
Druid.
He's he's a big turtle, so he has like roots and vines and like a whole tree almost growing on his back, like a whole ecosystem on his body. And he has a very surprisingly clean and pristine staff.
Very cool. All right, and coming back around.
I am playing Dathomir of the Mountain. He is a Goliath barbarian. He just like pretty much just like a high school bully kind of, just running around destroying stuff, knocking stuff down. Those are his favorite things to do most days. If he can, just break something, it's a good day for him. Or kill somebody as well. He enjoys that. And he's not known to go with very many clothes. Definitely just a wild man. And he likes to terrorize just kind of everyone in his area. But typically sticks to his mountain.
Nice. Alrighty, so you find yourselves, all of yourselves, just on the outskirts of Castle Crown. and you've been called by Thieves Guild and by the Mercenaries Guild. And each of you guys have had some dealings with either guild or both in some cases. And so you find yourselves currently in a very, very deep part of the city, almost inside some of the sewer systems and things, have led you into this deep, dark section of the underground sections of this city. And at this point, you see the man who's actually commissioned for you guys and sent for you guys to come in. And you guys all know his name to be Kesnis. And Kesnis is... he looks like he's a tiefling, but you imagine that he has a little bit more demon blood in him than most might have. He has very large horns, and he's got just really, really bright, almost flame-like eyes. But he imagines himself to be quite the aristocrat of the area, kind of a high nobleman of the underground, as it were. And so, as you guys all make your way into the hall, you've all seen each other at least once or twice here on different gigs and things, but this will be the first time you guys will all be working together. And so Kesna sees you all coming in, and he greets you all and says, "Why, hello, how are you all doing this fine evening?"
No, not too bad. Just living the life, stealing from people. Living the best life, as one does.
Ah, that does sound quite lovely and tasty.
He just kind of grunts and spits into the fire next to him.
So, I'm sure you're all wondering why it is that I've called you all here together. This specific job is one that requires a bit more muscle and a little bit more delicacy than some of the other smash and grab kind of jobs that you may have partaken in before. This one's going to take a little bit more time, a little bit more patience, a little refinement, you might say. All said and done, this is a heist, as it were. A thieving situation. Well, some of the lower classes may actually call this a kidnapping, but we all know better than that, don't we? It seems as though the headmaster of the school in Castle Crown Academy, seems to have found himself in a delicate situation. You may or may not have heard, but his younger son wasn't feeling too well, and being the High Wizard, the dean of the school, he decided to play with some situations that were a little outside of his realm of expertise. He did manage to save his young son, whom you will be collecting. However, he did not save him in his earthly body, and this seems to have brought some concern for some high-minded people. Believe it or not, but he did seem to trap his own son's soul inside of a metal shell, as it were. And being that this is a new technology, some of the rivaling cities and towns and countries see themselves the proud owners of entire mechanical armies if they were to get hold of this boy or the research. So, that is your job. As it were, this coming Monday is Mr. Dean's last day, as it were. Of course, there is a trial to see if he is fit to stay as dean, but we all know that he'll be expelled for tampering outside of his ethics. The rest of the school is not too proud. So, if you don't know, the dean's name is Quasar Dapperfield. The son in question is a very large mechanical, almost set of armor, almost. Quasio is his name. Both of these people are important, but obviously the boy is much more valuable to us at this time. You're welcome to go and seek him out at the family, at his home. You're welcome to go to the dismissal event, which I'm sure will be quite lovely. Or you're welcome to go straight to his classroom and take one of his classes and, snatch the young boy right from under his nose. It's all up to you. But do remember that Quasar is dean of a school of wizards. He's sure to have some tricks up his sleeve. As is the defenses there. Best to do this one as quietly as possible. I'm sure you have questions for me. What is it that you need?
About our payment. You know me very well, and I always demand half up front now, and the other half when the job's done.
Ah, yes. Well, your payment is actually a very, very high estate. Not just any estate. A Goldcrest estate. You see, you will all be lords in the wonderful city of Goldcrest. A lordship for each of you. Own places, own little keeps to heap in your own. All furnished, servants waiting your orders. It's quite a lovely place, actually. If I wasn't had some conflicts of interest, I would have taken this job myself.
Any place they frequent other than school? Somewhere where they're not surrounded by mages, maybe.
The home. The home is definitely an easier place if you should decide to go and try that. But then, of course, the casualties might be a little higher should that be in the middle of a town. Not too much to worry about if you do things quietly. But then again, being the dean of a school, he does have some safeguards there. Mostly to make sure that the other students don't vandalize his place, but they do seem to find themselves to thievery and things to that effect as well. So
Dathomir just shouts and knocks over the brazier next to him, and he's, this word, quiet. What's this word?
Like a knife, not a hammer. Slips nicely and snugly between the ribs as opposed to being smashed on top of. Do not worry, your muscles will be very, very well taken care of in this battle.
I like smashing.
That's why you've been invited to this party.
There'll be plenty of smashing?
Plenty of smashing.
Okay.
Plenty of smashing. And Lord smashing when you are done.
Just smash.
I like your price.
Any butlers, maids, staff at the home?
No butlers or maids or anything like that.
But y'all are talking about the specifics. I just go over here and pull some meat out of a bag and I just start eating it. Not paying attention at all.
And what's the child's teacher's name? What do they look like?
Ah, yes. And he hands over a school list of all the places that he's supposed to be going to, all his little class list. He says, but this will do you very, very good. You see, not only is the father, the dean, being expelled for ethics, but the son is also being expelled as well because, well, he's a freak. And so, therefore, they don't want any more freaks inside of their schools. For someone who is so young, he is actually quite large, capable, and clumsy. And the other children seem frightened and concerned for their safety, and so the parents have complained against such things, and he's going to be removed as well. Whether on Monday will be his last day or not, who's to tell? I would imagine they'll get rid of the dean and his son on the same day. Makes for good business.
Perfect. Well, that's it for me. See you in a jiff.
Hmm.
I walk out.
Oh, I do have 3 gifts for you, though. 3 wonderful, lovely gifts that I will be asking for back once you have finished the job. And he hands over 3 necklaces for each of you. Each of the necklaces has almost got a little pendant where you can crack it open. When you crack open the little piece, instead of seeing a picture, it's just a bit of a well for something to sit inside of. He says, these will allow you to look like anybody. But of course, the payment is blood. Take the blood from something or someone, place it inside the pendant, and you will look just like them. So did you decide to go and take a class or 2? All you need is a student or 2 to take their blood and then attend classes just as them. There is one level of caution, though. The pendant will only work for about 4 hours, so keep vials of their blood on you if you have the opportunity. Yes, that should be about it. A lovely gift for you.
Thank you.
Any other questions? Any concerns?
Just like finishes eating his meat and like tosses the bone and smashes the crate next to him. Smashing! Goes away, yeah?
Very well. You are now free to do what it is you like. I look forward to seeing that young boy in our clutches once again. By the way, if the boy is not here, there obviously is no payment and you will all be hunted down like dogs. Good luck. Have a wonderful evening. He just turns back around and goes back to his seat.
You see that like the threat was registered. Like that he registered. He's not concerned at all.
It's actually part of the normal business.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, we will fight.
Yeah.
Should we spy on them for a little while?
Yep.
Okay, where would you like to go? What would you like to
I'm very all
do?
about espionage, so...
Same.
I sleep.
Just
You come get me when smashing. Yes.
absolutely.
I'll
he'll just
I'll
follow
show
you.
him on a map where a tavern is.
No, he'll follow you guys, and then just like whenever y'all were near there, he'll just like find us like a rock and just lay down on it and fall asleep. Like pull a big boulder over and use it as a pillow.
Well, it's just
I'll
us
like
now.
turn into a raven and fly to their house, I guess.
Okay.
Have a look around.
Yes, so you have a map of the school. You have the itinerary of the boy. You have, you know where his house is at as well. Do you guys all follow?
I
Mhm.
want to follow, but I also...
Where are we going first?
I want to go to school.
You wanna go to school first?
What time is is it nighttime now?
Early morning.
Early morning.
Super early morning.
So we have a map of the school, his itinerary, and when is this meeting that they are
The
So
meeting will
being
be
dispelled.
in 2 days.
in 2 days?
2 days.
And I'll just turn into a
Alright.
beetle.
And we know the location of his house. What else do we know about the house? Do we know any like the defenses of his house or the school, anything like that?
I think that's what we're gonna go figure out right now.
There are a few defenses that he's made you aware of as far as some safeguards he's put around his house.
Mhm.
You are unsure of the extent of those safeguards.
Okay. We just know that they are there.
Mm-hmm.
And is school surrounded by like forest, mountains, desert?
Ah, yes, perfect. As you are leaving
this.
the sewers, this area that are on the outskirts of the Castle Crown, you do see the Castle Crown. What the Castle Crown looks like is that there's an enormous mountain, and the mountain itself seems to have been knocked back and pushed in.
Okay.
Against the wall is the skull of, to say giant would be to say that it is small. This would be the size of what they would consider to be a god. The skull is against the mountain, almost the size of the mountain itself. This is why the whole place is called Castle Crown, because it's the crown of the skull that they are building the school on and around. The body and everything is kind of laid out, and you can tell where the hands were and the torso are. Anything below the torso is gone for whatever reason. Some believe it's under the ground, much further. Some people say that when the great god was thrown down, he was only thrown down half. But again, it's all bones, and at every one of the pieces of this body, things have sprouted up. So there's a tavern at the hands, and a small place to shop and look around at one of the other hands. But the crown jewel, of course, is the college for young sorcerers and wizards to be, which is all on the very top of this mountain. Very Hogwarts-esque.
Mountain or skull?
Skull and mountain.
It's on both?
Mm-hmm. The mountain is, the top of the mountain has the skull resting against it, and the head is actually resting a little higher than the actual mountaintop is.
Gotcha.
Okay, sick.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, yeah. So you want to go to the school then?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Then we'll go to the school. I'll like turn into a beetle then and sit on their shoulder.
All right. The town is very, very flourishing. You can tell as soon as you walk in, everything is expensive. Being that it's a place that most of the nobles all around the entire continent send their kids if they have magical abilities, they all come to this one school. This is the pride and joy of the continent type of a situation. Because of that, there are many guards and things that kind of patrol the streets. But you also see that there's lots of very well-to-do people. There's either servants running around doing the will of their masters, or there's the masters themselves running around in very fine robes and things, being carried in some cases by their servants to different shops of eating and drinking and buying and selling. Lots of things that you would consider to be useless. Marble makers and things like that, making sculptures, big, tall, monstrosity-looking things. Who would have time and need to do such a thing? They're not even dwarves. They're regular people. What a waste, you would think. Only 900 gold each, right? Pocket change for some people, I guess. As you keep on going through, you're heading towards the school.
Mm-hmm. And do we know if the school children and staff have any certain type of uniform that they have to wear?
Absolutely. They all wear robes. They almost look like regular robes as far as the opening in the front. Most of them have like dirty wrists and things where you can see where they've them with chalk and things like that, writing on the boards. They all carry books and even chalkboards for themselves, small ones that they can take notes on. You even see some of the old, I forget what they're called, but the little math tools with little beads. They have some of those pieces. Yeah, abacus. There you go. So you see all these types of things. The upperclassmen, you can tell are upperclassmen just because they have almost like military insignia kind of a situation where they have stripes on their robes. The robes are very much like graduation robes.
Okay.
It's a good way of putting it.
I'm going to observe, and I'm going to see if I see him coming in and out with like.
We're just standing on a road staring at a school?
No,
Like, that's creepy.
I'm a beetle.
You said observe.
We're gonna.
I know beetles aren't creepy. But we're just two normal people.
Just some people.
No, so I want to find like any like tree or something I can hide. Just like observe like the traffic coming in and out of the school, like teachers, parents. If we see our target, like his friends, just so I can get an idea.
So it's early morning. Like we see people going into the school, like streaming in.
Oh yeah.
Thing.
Most of the people you see going into the school are the students or teachers. The teachers have funny, looks like pillow hats with little tassels on them. And their robes are very kind of like big and fluffy. Very similar to the students, but just big and kind of fluffier looking. They also carry sashes over themselves as well. Very, very easily distinguished as being the masters or teachers of the schools.
Is there anybody entering the school that is not a teacher or student? Like any deliveries or?
You do see a delivery person who does seem kind of young. He's carrying some boxes and things, and as he's trying to go through the archway that leads towards the main part of the school, you see kind of an alarm go off, And as the alarm goes off, you see the statues that are next to this entryway. They kind of pop up and they go and they put their swords in the way of the person who's carrying the boxes, even before they arrive. At this point, you see one of the teachers come up to the person. They start interacting and talking. Does anybody want to try to listen in what their conversation is?
Yeah, I do. Absolutely.
Okay. That is a perception.
Is there like some trees, or what is it surrounding the school?
Very, very manicured everything. So there are trees, perfectly manicured to be like perfect balls. There's the same thing with the hedges and beautiful flowers and just lots and lots of ornate things like you would imagine as a very, very expensive garden, but it's everywhere in this entire town, mostly around the entrance to get into the school.
Okay.
I got a dirty 20.
I got a 23.
Perfect. So you can hear the conversation pretty well. The young boy says, I'm just supposed to go and deliver, and I was told by my dad to go and deliver these things to the school. Oh, yes, you see, young man, anyone who doesn't have the correct blood types is not allowed to come into the school. You have to be registered, and as soon as you are registered, then you will be allowed past the guardians. And of course, if you don't have this blood types, you will not be allowed to go through. But do not worry, I will go inside and talk to the receptionist and have them come down and collect the parcels for you and expect payment. Is there anything else I can do for you, young man? I guess I'll just wait here. Yes, of course she'll wait here. And just, I'll get to this as soon as I possibly can, young man. And he gets up and he starts walking towards the school.
Just gonna like lean up on the tree to look menacing.
Okay.
So y'all know if we don't do something soon, he's gonna like start breaking.
I kind of have a thought. Maybe I can try flying, like sending something over to try and see if we can go over. If that won't trigger the guardians. Something. That's a little something I can.
He sees you flying off, and he turns to you like, we need a distraction?
No. He's gonna go scout. We can't get in the old-fashioned way.
Oh, okay. You see him start like looking around at stuff with like a evil glint in his eye.
Apple?
Yeah. Eats it in one bite, like core and all. Oh yes, I like apple. Yeah, I like that. He sees was it like apple tree. He just starts picking them.
Starts ripping them off.
Start like whatever you can grab. He's picking apples.
Alright. So you're just gonna fly over towards it, or are you gonna?
I'm gonna fly in that direction, and then I would like to cast. I'll cast Conjure Woodland Beings.
Okay.
Let's see. What did I?
With
Say?
flock of
So
birds.
many things. Yeah, actually, you know what? I'll just Oh god, that's so many. Can I just summon a swarm of ravens? Do I have to summon? Because it's a 1/4 creature, so I would summon 8 swarms of raven. Can I just summon 8 raven? Yeah, I'll just summon one.
You can summon up to 8 if you'd like, but
yeah, I'll just summon a swarm of ravens and send one over to see if anything gets it.
As you keep flying up and you're trying to see if there's like a whatever, you can actually very easily see that there's some kind of a force field that's there. It's almost like looking through water. It kind of looks like that. Not as overt, but it's definitely easy to see with the naked eye. So you send the raven. You kind of just see this thing, and you're not going to go. As it goes through, you can see the point at which the raven passes through this force field easily enough. But as it does, you see something pop up on the top of the school, and it seems to be this large-looking eagle, and it just starts to tear off towards the bird. And the bird just takes off and goes another direction, goes away. But as soon as it's outside of the portal, the eagle just disappears almost
Okay.
and goes away.
Oh, well.
Alright, so they have aerial defenses as well.
Looks like we're doing old-fashioned way. We have to wait for him to get home and break into his house.
Alright, let's go scout his house.
Yeah.
I mean, we have those blood necklaces. What we gotta do is
Yeah, but the school's gonna be much harder.
what we gotta do is get some blood, you know.
I mean, we could.
There's plenty of kids, and they're all going to school.
We don't have to do that today. We got 2 days until
Oh, yeah.
I'm saying.
Let's
Yeah, let's
wait
scout
on.
out
I
his
mean,
house. It's
Dathomeyer's not saying.
been
He's over there
15
picking.
minutes.
Is this like rapid apple picking? Is that attracting any attention? Is there any
So,
garden
yeah,
keepers
so-
around or anything?
So as you're just tearing into these apples, you see that there's a shop, and it's mostly for people like the students to go in there and grab some supplies, like different pieces of components and things like that. And that the owner is this kind of a heavier set woman, and she's sitting there and she's looking at it. She's like, "Those are decorative. You're not supposed to be." Oh dear. Oh, it's just horrible. And she just goes back inside.
I'm gonna strip every apple within.
Yeah, so
which is a lot.
which is a lot.
Pretty
So, yeah.
tall, yeah. I'm a Goliath.
Yeah, so anything that's out of reach, you can just see everything below that point is just bare, and then there's some few apples still up higher in the.
And once he
in the
reaches
tree.
his fullness, then he starts chucking them. So we might need to go somewhere else.
Yeah, let's go check out his house.
Yep. All right. So you start weaving your way through the town. The town seems again very bustling. You see a lot of different, lots of different people and things moving around, that kind of stuff. Eventually, you come up to a street, and go ahead and do Arcana checks.
Oof.
No thanks.
None of us are smart. Again.
27.
27. You see it.
12.
12.
Very smart.
You don't see it. There's. It looks like some decorative statues of marble, and someone's sitting there and they're kind of hacking away with the marble and things. But the ones that are done and presented, and they're kind of holding signs like, "Sale this weekend, everything, 10% off." You realize through the eyes that there's some magical things going on. Like, it's not just as a sign to track the business. It's taking note of who's coming in and out of this area.
I say very quietly, keep walking forward. Do not look at those statues. They are recording everybody walking by. And
All as a beetle just passed out a trace.
Okay.
um,
Go to roll
Cast
for that.
magic right in front of it.
Roll what?
Stealth.
and as
Plus 10.
Yes.
I'm gonna wait for like a car to go by before or something before we get to that area where the statues are at. As a cart go by, I'm going to cast anything else. Cast Disguise Self, and I'm literally gonna make myself look like the owner of the school shop that was disgusted by him eating plastic apples.
Nice.
So they were plastic. So they were decorative apple tree.
31 total.
Perfect. Yeah.
And that's at will.
All right. Yeah. So you look like the lady there who was criticizing the apple eating. Who would eat an apple straight off of the tree? How barbaric. And you're a barbarian, so it kind of worked out well. So yeah, you look just like her. You look like a beetle. I mean, you are, with your pass without a trace and your naturally stealthy self, you're doing pretty good.
He heard statues, so he just kind of walks towards the statue. And then just, yeah, statue.
Yeah.
Where'd everybody go?
I'm just like on your shoulder now.
Yeah, I don't think he notices. Yeah. He's got lots of bugs on him. A lot of
That's
the time.
fine. I just joined the ecosystem.
Yeah.
Join the ecosystem. All right. So you guys continue walking towards the house, right? Yeah. Okay.
I mean, without sight of y'all, he quickly forgets what he's doing. if there's like a
I
tavern
see him?
around,
I'll be like, come on,
Yeah,
buddy,
he's
let's
gonna
go. Let's
find-
keep
He's a
going.
huge
Oh!
Goliath.
what was that?
It's me. I like to tap you on the ear.
Oh, the Beatles talking again. This happened last week. Okay. I didn't know I'd eat those mushrooms again, but okay. All right, Beetle, let's go.
All right,
He
this
just goes
way.
wherever you tell
Let's
me.
Yeah.
do it.
I listen to Beatles. I do. The tribal shaman. He said the Beetle knows. The Beetle knows.
You do get to the house that is labeled as his house, and you're actually the first thing you notice is that the house is very, very small. It's very quaint. As a matter of fact, all the houses here in this area are very, very quaint. And being that it's so early, you do see that a lot of the teachers are living in this specific area. Like almost all the houses here, you've seen someone come out with the big, thick, heavy robes and things of the teachers. And his house is right there in the middle. It's the one with the chimney. Currently, the insides of the house are lit. The windows are open. What do you guys want to do?
Do I know if from that list of like staff and students,
Which
is
one is
any of his teachers
The one right there.
that he goes and sees every day, or do any of them live next to him?
His teachers?
Yeah, like any of his teachers live close by.
You can deduce that they're most likely in this area, although you're not really sure exactly which house they are without doing some more investigation.
Okay.
Yeah, it seems like all the teachers live in this small little section of town.
Do we look out of place? Like, I guess I look. It's just me. Or you're just sticking with behind me?
Yeah. I mean, I just.
What do you just? You just guys are that lady, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, why are you following me? Sorry about the apples. Damn. I don't want to look out of place, so I'm just gonna like grab one of these barrels and look busy. Like I'm a barrel guy.
Moving
Just
stuff.
gonna walk around with the barrel.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Look like just hired help.
Yeah. I'm very strong, and I'm taking the barrel. If anybody asks me anything, I'm just gonna be like, I'm walking the barrel over there. Just act dumb, which is not hard for me.
There's a teacher that's passing you by, and you can see he's so into his book, he's not even paying. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. He just kind of walks past you and
Just keep
just
walking.
keeps on moving.
So I'm just gonna like move these barrels over to another location and then move them back.
I'll just fly over. I don't want to like touch the actual building. I just want to kind of fly in the window, see
Okay.
what's going on in there.
This isn't his first rodeo, so he's doing this to like look busy, but he's looking for any guards or anybody who.
It
Like,
doesn't.
he wants to see if there's like any regular patrols or anything like that. Anybody he could smash is really what he's looking for.
Plenty of people to smash, and they're all nerdy type of people. So there's
No,
all that kind of
no,
stuff.
I don't like that.
However,
Like swords.
the first thing that you get the impression of is that there's a lot of eyes on you, like lots and lots of eyes, and it kind of makes you unsettled for a moment until you realize that the carvings and the wood and like all over the place in like some of the architecture, some of the paintings you see in some of the rooms, all that kind of stuff. It seems like all the eyes on all these things are all looking at you.
Cameras everywhere.
Always watching.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you go to the window.
Yeah, I'm gonna buzz up to the window, just peeking through, being nosy, seeing what's happening in here.
The first thing you see when you get to the window is that it looks like there's a big pot in your way. And you're like, God, who puts a pot right here next to the window? Until the pot actually gets up and walks to another section. What you see is that there is this enormous metal man. He's actually just about as tall as you are. He's huge. And it looks as though his body was made out of armor for Goliath. But as he's walking, you can see that takes real short steps inside the house. And you would know this is Quesiel, the young boy, the
Late
mark.
for school. He's only got 2 days left, and he's late to.
I mean, do from right now.
Do you see any parents?
Yeah, do I see anyone else?
You do.
Well, and that all the eyes on everything.
Yeah.
You do see the mother.
I'm doing a good job of looking busy, but I don't know how.
I'm still a
The mother is inside, and she's.
This is how you collect real apples, not the fake stuff you were eating.
Carrying meat?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just carrying barrels.
Back and forth. You do see the mom inside too. You would know that her name is Tress. These are all Dapplefield, by the way. And Tress is sitting there and she's kind of cooking up some stuff.
Dapper or Dapper? Dapple.
Dapple. All of these guys, the people, are gnomes. However, the son is just this enormous thing. And the mom is cooking, but she seems like she's very distracted. Like her hair is kind of unkempt. She's thinking about too many things. And the son comes up to her and says, "Mom, I miss eating. I haven't eaten anything in a while." Yes. Well, we'll find other things for you to enjoy. It's okay. It's all right. Well, the important thing is that you're with us, and that's the important thing now, okay? And then she's finishing up this kind of a sandwich or whatever, and she hands it over to her son and says, "Go give this to your father. I'm sure he's, well, you know how he's been lately. And tell him to get up and come see us. And he needs to get ready for his classes. Even though things are the way they are, we still need to do what needs to be done." And she hands him this little plate with a little sandwich on there. It's at this point, you're not really sure what you see. It looks as though he's just heading to a regular door, but as soon as he passes through it, like immediately he's gone. He's disappeared. The room that he walked into is completely empty. But you didn't see him walk into that room. You just saw when he passed over the end of the arch, he just was gone.
He teleported. I'll fly back. Be like he teleported somewhere. So we'll have to go. Do you guys want to wait? Or do you want to try and get him to school? Because it could be nap time. I could make us a nice meal and we can prepare.
Kind of look around and be like, it's pretty nice around here. If I hang out here too long, somebody will have questions. I don't belong in places like this.
Alright, let's go find a tavern.
I moved the barrels, so.
Let's go find a tavern and I'll make us a nice meal.
All right. As you are leaving, you're still looking like the lady who owns the shop, and you see what seems to be a wife or somebody who's walking the opposite direction. She sees you and goes, "Oh, Miss Heidi, hello. How are you doing? Are you here doing some deliveries?"
I am actually this strapping young man right here, offered to help me get some more supplies for the store.
Oh, wow. And she kind of looks over at you and sees this big, enormous...
muscles for days.
Oh, my. You know how to pick them, don't you?
You know me.
Oh, well. Well, Miss Heidi, I'm sure you don't want to be held up by me, but next time we need to come back and we should play our game as we usually do.
Absolutely.
Oh, yes. But this time you won't cheat now, right?
I promise.
All right. I'll see you on Thursday then.
Yep,
And she
bye.
just kind of just goes back through the hall.
She walks away. Stupid bitch.
They're just gonna hear beautiful. Thank you. I'm terrible at talking.
You do make your way to just the first tavern that you can find, right?
Yeah, I want like the dive bar tavern.
Ah, perfect. I was hoping you'd say that. You do find the dive bar. It is definitely a dive. Matter of fact, as you guys are sitting down and eating at this specific place, you realize that you recognize some of the faces here. These are some of the people that you've worked with before, and they kind of see you, and you're like, give a little wave or whatever else. A lot of the other people there, it looks as though whoever's hard on their luck seems to be in this place as well. It's kind of dimly lit, even though it is just the afternoon. Conversations are low. Intentions are mostly nefarious. And you come in and The bartender sees you and
Pretty quiet, subdued.
yeah, it looks like they're either ready to start a row at any moment, but they're also ready to
like some rough and tumble type
Oh
stuff.
yeah. Like some of the chairs and things have been broken in half already, and they're kind of.
Am I known in this tavern?
Oh
I like to bust up taverns.
Oh yeah.
When I'm in town,
Yeah.
I'll turn into my 6 foot, 450 pound turtle self again, and walk right up to the bar and ask for
one barrel.
Yeah.
Ah yes. As he goes into the back and pulls out.
The usual.
Yep. And they know that you guys are some of the best in the Thieves Guild and the Mercenaries Guild, so they already know what you guys like. They start freaking them out for you.
Back into myself. I snap my fingers and the disguise drops and it turns into signature pretty much.
Oh. The bartender who you know. Just call her. I don't know. Give me a name for a bartender.
Sam.
Thelma.
Zendel.
Thelma.
Love
Thelma.
Thelma and Louise.
Yep, they own this bar.
So you see Thelma, and she looks at you and says, up to your old tricks again, huh?
You know me, Thelma. Ruins people's lives is what I do.
Yeah, I was wondering when Heidi walked in here. I thought, holy crap. What is this lady doing here?
You know that goody two shoes when I step foot in a bar.
Yeah, well,
Especially not one like this.
if anybody had a reason to drink, I think it'd be her. I'd hate to have her job. Anyways, I'll get you guys your drinks and some food, the usuals, the best that we have in the house.
Yes, please.
I'll
Absolutely.
flip you 3 gold.
Okay, and then just normal business, getting things taken care of.
I don't usually pay. You pay?
Yeah, I'll.
He doesn't know that. What? Yeah.
I do.
Yeah,
Always
bring
tip-
food.
always tip
Bring
your
food, and
bartender.
he's gonna turn around and start looking around. 'Cause he's been a bit. He wants to fight. Everybody knows that. So I'm sure, the moment he walked in, they all give him massive amount of space. They're all go to the corner and leave him around. Oh, okay.
You do see that there's one guy who sees you as you're walking in, and you do recognize him as one of the people you fought before. He said something about your mother. You said something about him in his face. All just pleasantries, just for the sake of fighting. In fact, there's even a section in the very back area where there's an open area. Just go at it. Fun. He's
We're just gonna start drinking and mean mugging that guy.
He's mugging you back.
You guys hungry?
Yeah, I can eat.
I will cast.
So just bringing us food.
I'll cast Hero's Feast.
Nice. Very nice. You get some pluses for that, right?
Yeah, it takes an hour to consume. It's a great feast, including magnificent food and drink. The creature that partakes in this feast gains several benefits. The creature is cured of all diseases and poison, becomes immune to poison and being frightened. It makes all wisdom saving throws with advantage, and its hit point maximum increases by 2d10.
Okay.
Very nice. So you have a wonderful meal to enjoy, and the drinks keep a coming. Thelma is taking very, very good care of you guys tonight.
I'll let Thelma have some of it. She
Absolutely.
can partake in the meal.
Thelma tries to, of course, get you to spill what kind of mission you guys are on this time, especially so close to town. But of course, this is just a rose. She doesn't want to. You guys know not to open your mouth too widely with Thelma around.
I would, but he's just eating and drinking too much to really talk too much. But he's a big mouth. Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone's hit point maximum increases by 11.
Beautiful.
As you're rounding off your feast and finishing it up, you do hear someone in the back, and they're clapping. Look who it is! Congratulations! If it isn't the Dunstein, come on in. Let's get him a drink. And in comes a very shamed-looking Quasar, who is the dean that you guys have been looking for.
It's a very unexpected place for him to be in. Thieves Den?
It's a dive bar. That's what he sees it as.
Okay.
And he goes straight to the bar, And even Thelma says, "Oh, Master Dean, no, don't call me that anymore, please. It's, I know. Still, your usual. Yeah, just enough to get my head on straight, okay? Absolutely, no questions. This way." And she gives him some very, very hard whiskey. And he just sits in the corner and just starts to drink one shot after the other, after the next. He is on a mission. And this mission is to forget his troubles.
I'll throw my mug at that guy I was meat bugging.
He was just waiting for a moment for you to make the initiative, and he jumps up and is like, "You take back what you said about my mother!" And he just starts charging you.
Yeah, I'm gonna stomp him right in the face.
Alright, so while the two of you guys are doing this, why don't you go ahead and do a roll of initiative for fun.
While he's doing that, I'm going to take that necklace as well.
I get advantage, but I rolled 2 10s.
2 10s?
Yeah.
Alright, so he lays the first hit on you because he rolled 17.
Okay.
For fun, we're only going to be doing damage rolls to see who gets knocked out first.
Oh, yeah, he hits.
Yeah. He hits.
I'm like sticking it out. Yeah.
You're waiting for it.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's like a ritual. He hits me, I'm gonna hit him back, and then we go back and forth until
So,
one of us is no longer standing.
10 damage, and you're like... Alright. While you guys are battling it out, go ahead and roll your damage for the next one. He's not hiding or anything. He's just gonna... This is a brutal brawl at this moment.
That's an unarmed strike, right? I'm not gonna hit him with a sword.
No, just unarmed strike.
I don't want to go that
Slice him right in
far.
fucking half.
Oh yeah, you said damage. Okay, well, for unarmed is not if you don't roll. It's just 8.
8s? Actually, no, do because this is a bar brawl. Go ahead and add
D8.
yeah, D8 sounds pretty good. D8 sounds official.
12 damage.
All right, so he hits you for a little bit, and you just hit him right back. All right, what are you guys doing while this bar brawl is
Yeah, exactly. Have a good
in
old
the
time.
midst?
I'll keep my eyes locked on the demon.
Yeah, during this like brawl, is he phased? He just kind of
Nope.
covers his drink and keeps staring to the
Yep.
abyss.
This guy has a lot of troubles. He's here for this bar for one purpose only: to get wasted and to not remember a thing. He's trying to just keep to himself. You do see that one of your other colleagues who's known for thieving is trying to make their way over towards him. After a few moments, you see him kind of like just nonchalantly go next to him. You know this very easily. He's trying to make a pass for whatever's in his pocket.
Can I, at that very moment I see him walk up, I'll walk up to the bartender and I'll like impose my giant self in between him as I like reach for Tess, pretending to be drunk, and I'm gonna try and like
Oh.
450 pounds of turtle coming at you. And,
So stopping the thief then.
Yeah, stopping the thief and try and see if I can squish him.
Alright, so yeah, you definitely do some damage on him because of how big you are. Actually, no, go ahead and roll a d8 on that as well. What's your next damage?
My what damage?
Yeah, his
Ooh,
damage.
16.
Oh, shit.
Maxed it.
Okay, so I mean you get him good on his feet and stuff, but he managed to dodge out of the way pretty quickly. He gets you for 4. So he's definitely looking worse for wear in this game of brute ugly strength.
Oh! And he smacked me.
You said your take back about my mother. And he's getting wasted, but you're enjoying yourself, so that's right. The guy gives you kind of a dirty look, like, how dare you stop me from doing this? And the wizard guy, thank you, I'm sorry, I'll scoot over. And he just kind of gets up and goes to the side.
And I'll just be like, "It's okay, buddy. What are you drinking?" And I'll sit next to him and give that thief the most evil eye he's ever seen in his life.
So you see that,
Like a fuck off. He's mine.
yeah, he the thief knows You guys are some of the top of the game. And he's like, okay. He kind of walks off a little bit, but he's still eyeing the dean's pockets. Like, I really wish he could get in there, but all right, hey, leave it up to the bigger fish in the room, right? So he kind of leaves him to the side. The dean's like, I appreciate it. I just don't want any company right now. I just want to just drink for a little bit before, I lose everything.
That's fine, buddy. Here you go, and I'll just slide him like whatever I was drinking, and I'll sit next to him and just not say anything else, just kind of quietly at the bar, just listening and waiting, like making sure nobody else fucks with him in the room by just being a loud presence.
As he's getting drunk, you start seeing like little magical things start happening around him, and it's almost like he's doing it unconsciously. For example, he's breathing at one moment and it's all blue for whatever reason. Roll for damage. You rolled 5.
14.
You're laying waste to this guy, and he's barely done anything to you. Roll again.
I did max 816 again.
Okay, so that was the end of him.
When he's knocked out, I'm going to pick him up. I'm not going to kill him. And then I'm going to throw him into the bar. Like, next to, like, where they're sitting.
So you see Tess, and she's on the other side of the bar, and she sees you.
No, Tess is the what? Right?
Oh, no, this is,
Thelma,
sorry.
Thelma.
You see Thelma, and she sees you as you lift up this guy.
Ha-ha!
And she's like, oh. And she goes and grabs a few drinks and moves him aside, and then over the bar he goes.
Can I try and catch him with telekinesis with my staff?
Yeah, you certainly can.
So he doesn't break shit?
Yeah. Do an Arcana check. See how quick you are with it.
Just like my spell casting?
Yeah. It's just like what if you were casting a spell.
the table that we're at he's not facing us, right? He's back.
He's facing the bar, so he's got his back to everybody.
And there's no mirrors on the bar or anything?
Mm-hmm.
33.
Oh yeah, you managed to catch him before he runs into the bar in the back.
And I'll just pin him to the roof and just kind of hold him there as we're sitting.
You hear like a roar of rage from the back, like smashing.
And then I'll just let him smash into the ground. And then I'll throw him back to you.
Thelma, you think this guy would learn after being beaten to a pulp so many times, but still, it's good entertainment. Way to go, Thrasher.
He's like turning around, looking around, seeing anybody else, looking back at him.
Everybody's just looking at you with admiration. They're always great show.
Okay. And he just sits back at the feast and starts drinking again, looking for his next victim.
It's at this point, do a perception check for me. Where are you at, by the way? Are you watching them?
I'm observing us all at the table. I'm
quietly watching the chaos.
I'm doing my job, keeping everybody busy, looking at me.
Yeah.
Letting y'all be surreptitious and shit.
As everybody turns around and start clapping at him, because I know the other guy's not paying attention, I'm going to disguise myself as a almost like a bartender, but she's very beautiful, voluptuous. And then as I come up to the bar, I'm going to alter myself as these are both at will, and I'm going to make my fingernails turn longer.
Oh man!
And I'm gonna, as he like throwing the guy, I'm gonna be like, ugh! And I'm gonna like scratch. I'm gonna like grab onto his shoulder, but like.
Are you
sink your nails into him?
No, yeah, but no, I'm not no. I'm going to be like, no.
Okay.
Because it's your toll.
I was like, if you're trying to seduce him, he's a gnome. So,
Oh, is he a gnome?
yeah.
I'll be a gnome.
Okay.
I'm like, oh, these brutes. And I'm gonna grab his shoulder and dig my claws into him. Just snuffs. Just bleeds.
Oh, the dean.
Yeah.
As soon as your nails start getting too close, you start feeling electricity, like going through his garments. And just before you put your nails into him, you start feeling like that static electricity feeling. And he's like, "Oh, hold on, sorry. I got a lot of crap. Just careful around me. Weird shit happens. Sorry."
No, it's fine. No, when you're small, it's very hard with all these brutes thinking that you're just a nobody, And I'm just trying to get a drink peacefully, quietly.
Yeah, I wish I was a nobody. No, I'm a somebody. Well, I was. Never mind.
It's okay. Nice to meet you. My name's Tulip.
Tulip. Oh, that's a nice flower. It's a beautiful flower. That's nice. My wife loves flowers.
Oh, what's your wife's name?
Crap.
Tess.
Tess, that's beautiful.
Tress.
Tress.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Tress.
Tress.
I got a 23 on perception.
You notice that the thief is getting closer. He's still keeping his distance, but he seems to be just a little closer than he was before, and it's like...
So since we're all facing the bar, do I see the thief on the corner of my eye?
Not from where you're sitting.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
You could like turn and signal me to like, throw a chair at him.
Yeah, I'll just look at you, and then I'll just look at him and just go.
Is there anybody near him who is more like the brute thug type?
No. A lot of the people here that are left are very much thieves, so they're very... keep things cool, do things slyly, not brute strength.
Nobody around?
Well, the guy that you beat to a pulp.
Just him?
Yeah. There's other guys in here that consider themselves to be brutes, but they don't hold a candle to you guys.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just like chug the rest of my beer and pick up a chair and just chug it right at the thief guy. Like, you're next!
I'll just pour you another beer and slide it in front of you.
I'll just go over there. I try to knock him over the chair and grab him by the foot and just start dragging him to the back area.
That's so great. Yeah, so...
Is he gonna fight me?
No, he's not gonna fight you.
No, like, is he fighting to get away?
No, he didn't even see the chair coming. So he's just sitting there and he's looking at you and it's like, and this chair just wipes him out. Just knock him out and falls to the ground.
Yeah, I'm gonna go grab him by his boot and just start dragging him back.
2 for the night for you.
I don't know if this is gonna work.
2 for 2.
So as we're talking, I'm going to cast a spell, Hallucinatory Terrain. So it's pretty much gonna look like the bar still, and everybody's gonna be around. But he's gonna start feeling very relaxed. And he has a sweet scent of lavender.
I cast a lot of spells right next to and on the Dean of Magic.
It's because he's a dean.
The only one I
he's
used
drunk.
is to catch the guy with telekinesis.
And he's drunk.
I mean, the barbarian doesn't notice that. He's gonna start pointing at other little scrawny guys and be like, he needs help! You! That should be enough!
All the people that you point at are like, oh.
Get your knives! Knives are okay. Knives are okay. And he just picks him up by his foot and then just drops him. Did you have a knife? You don't need it.
You need a knife. Yeah, they all start charging. Knives are wielded.
Yeah, he's open-handed, just like,
destroying.
Picking them up, toss them into each other. Oh!
Yeah, go ahead and do...
24. I thought about going like Belt of Storm Giant or something, just going 29
Full 28,
strength,
yeah.
just like, but no.
So you're laying waste to all these puny guys. They're not even gonna make it.
Yeah.
You
I'll get nicks and cuts or whatever, but I can go back and eat at the heroes feast.
Yeah, and they when they do make a purchase, they're proud of themselves until you look at them and just smash them.
I applaud them. Anytime they do damage, I'm like, yeah, you're well done. And then I pick them up and toss them into the other one.
Whose tooth is this? Yeah.
Trying to create a big commotion. Like,
as you're doing the hallucinatory terrain, you slowly start feeling like the shift. I mean, everybody in this little vicinity can start feeling the shift of things not being where they should be. And you even hear the dean. He's like, "Oh, that's the. Oh, I think I drank too much.
Do you need someone to walk you home? Should we walk you home?
Yeah, I should probably go home." And he hits the table, and the little bracelets on his wrist, everything's back the way it was. He's like, "Oh, it's better." All right. Yeah, I think I've had enough for one night. I'll see you if I see you. Good night, all. Thank you for your company.
Guy like flies right,
Me.
inch in front of him.
He just flies by. Oh yeah. As you notice that as the body is coming closer to him, the body actually moves slowly further away before it crashes. Almost like there's some sort of a ward that's pushing it away.
It's like drunken fist wizard style, practically.
And he kind of just
Wild magic.
kind of goes out. As he does, you actually see him like scratching his butt and farts, and there's just a blue little mist that comes out of the backside. This guy is radiating magic. He's got tons of stuff. He's got many little toys and the trinkets that he's.
After he leaves. Fuck is this shit?
Yeah, that was wild. That was some crazy wizard shit.
I've grown tired of throwing around with you guys, so I'm back to eating, and drinking, and looking at you guys like, yeah.
Yep. About half the bar is now empty because you about destroyed the other half.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's usual.
Yeah.
I'm assuming the bartender hates me.
Oh no, you're good for business. They keep on coming in here to try to challenge you.
Okay.
You haven't killed anybody yet. That doesn't deserve
Find that hard to believe. Okay.
it.
Well, looks like we're gonna have to.
We try and minimize the body count, keeps the guards out, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I just go to different bars. You can't.
Float around.
I break everything in here. I come back in a couple weeks and everything's fixed. I don't know how it happens, but
it's
you
magic.
come back a couple weeks later and they have all new tricks.
I'm going to call over the thief.
Okay.
That was trying to pick his pockets.
Well, he's not looking good.
Oh, is he?
Oh yeah.
I'll
He's
cast
getting
He's
by a
got
chair.
like 4 less teeth. His arm is sticking at a really weird angle.
Okay, is there anyone that wasn't beat
He's bleeding a
I'll-
lot.
I'll take that guy and I'll cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay. Yeah, so he starts to get better. He starts to clean up a little bit better for you.
Still missing the teeth though.
Yeah, he's still not looking
And
fantastic.
because of my Moon Sickle, I get to roll a d4 and add it to the total because I cast a healing spell.
Very
so
nice.
just a little extra juicy little d4.
I'll come over with just like a handful of teeth and just be like, here you go.
He gets 13 hit points.
Some of
There's
them-
like 13
some of
different
them
teeth
aren't.
in there. Yeah, some of them are just totally. I'm like, I saw you're missing teeth. There's teeth and teeth.
you hear a Thelma in the back. Just shove it in. If it hasn't been too long, it'll still take. And the roots and everything around the teeth. So he just grabs it and shoves it back
Is there
in.
any spellcaster?
Oh yes, spellcasters everywhere.
I need to employ 3 spellcasters.
All right. Tress is actually a spellcaster. That's how everything keeps her bar open and clean. She has mending for everything.
Thelma?
Thelma. Yep.
I'm gonna employ Thelma, because I trust her the most.
Okay.
To take 2 of her best other spellcasters.
Mhm.
I need her to find 3 of his teachers on this list.
Mhm.
I need her to kidnap them and take their blood, and bring the blood back to me.
Okay.
I like that, using outside resources.
Yeah, because
You want to
whatever
be
that-
teachers?
I thought
The
about
thief
mosquito
would
swarms.
actually probably be the best person to go and do that because they're the thief.
is that the one that got beat up?
Yeah.
Do we want to be teachers?
We
We
can
can be
do-
students.
Well, I don't really care.
Teachers have to teach, and if you put me in a situation where I have to teach, like there better be a gym. Is all I'm saying.
That's right.
Okay. Because I was just thinking of teachers because, they don't really have that one. Kids, their parents
We're
go look
evil.
for them.
We don't care.
That's fair.
Kill the children.
Nope.
I could also try like a swarm of mosquitoes.
No.
Drain them of all their blood.
I
Bring it
mean-
back to me.
You could, yes. You want to try that first before we spend our money?
Sure.
Because whatever that
So I'll
was
summon.
not fun.
I'll actually summon the full amount this time. I'll summon a full 8 swarms of insects.
swarms of insects.
We have to
All right,
we have to
yeah.
find out where.
Well, they're gonna like divide and conquer.
Okay.
And because I'm a Circle of the Shepherd druid, they have 10 extra hit points, and their attacks are considered magic.
Oh man. All right. Yeah.
Okay.
So you just sit back
What's
and
like?
relax.
Was it the middle of the day or is it the
It's-
end of the day now?
It's it's getting to near the end of the day. at
Wait
this
until
point.
they're asleep. Oh, no, they're not.
End of the working day. So the students and stuff at this point are all coming back. And you send out these swarms of insects. And you just have them take out 3 kids, basically, right?
Wearing uniforms, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll actually.
want the stragglers?
I'll come in. I have since there's 8 different swarms. I won't like drain them of all their blood. Like, we're not going for a kill. We're not trying to be noticed. So I'll do.
Yeah, but
Put them in the hospital. For
we can't. Yeah, we can't.
Enough where they pass out.
We're
and
evil.
we'll wake
Let's
up
just
later.
kill them because if they're there,
We're not
the
trying
next-
to be noticed though.
But yeah, but we're going to be them. If we are there and they're there,
That's true. Yeah. Then I'll do. I have
Yeah,
2
I'm not
swarms
saying
per
we'd be
kid.
noticed. We gotta hide the bodies for sure.
Yeah, I'll do 4. 2 swarms per kid.
Okay. Yeah, so you see that there's
Aim for
the
the bullies.
kids, there's stragglers, that kind of stuff.
Stragglers. Whoever's out there.
Poor stragglers.
You do see that if you're outside, right? You're going to go outside and...
Oh yeah, I'm gonna watch.
Okay, yeah. So you're watching as you see this these 3 bullies as they are messing around with this one small kid in the middle of them. They're calling him a bunch of names and stuff. Obviously, from their textbook, they're finding a bunch of horrible things to call this kid, and the kid's crying and stuff. Eventually, they start slapping him and hitting him around, and casting shocking finger because that's what they can do. And so they kind of do this teasing, and the kid takes off and runs away. And the 3 that are there left over, the bullies, are just kind of like, yeah. Oh, these are the kids you're going to go after?
Yep.
Sure enough.
Fucking kids.
These guys are underclassmen. They're only in their 2nd year. And so these swarms just overwhelm them. A horde of
What year is the sun? Do we know?
the son is also a 2nd year as well.
Yeah, but he's not.
Convenient.
He doesn't have blood or anything. So.
Yeah, he's got
No.
nothing.
But we want to. If we're infiltrating, we want to be the same
Yeah.
classes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is them. Their whole bodies are just covered, like you can't even see their hair, as all these mosquitoes just go and just start attacking. You see them, they're trying to run, they're trying to get away, they're pushing things out of the way, they're trying to shocking finger everything, and kills a few of the mosquitoes, but there's just too many. As they keep running, eventually they just fall to the ground in their
We
run.
like did this when they were cutting through an alley or something.
Yep. Well, obviously, they took this kid to the alley so that they could beat him up and cause trouble. So after that kid leaves, it's free game for the villains
I'm
too.
gonna go pick the sewer grate and just like brute strength, pick it up, rip it out. Just be like, I made a hole. Bodies? Yeah.
I'll just summon a bunch of bugs and they'll just start
Oh, they're gonna eat the
eat it down
Yeah. We'll
to nothing.
You throw it down in there, right? While they're
Yeah,
eating?
I'll
toss the bones and.
And then-
I'll druid craft some fungus that'll get the bones eventually and
Yeah,
toss
there you
them all,
go.
toss everything down.
Yep. So now you have a good vial and a half for each one of these kids. And yeah, you just toss their bodies into this hole, the grate, and you know that this grate is actually one of the entrances to the eventual Thieves Guild. So it's like,
Surprise.
surprise! It's not the first time that bodies have been thrown in this place. And it won't be the last.
Was this grate meant to be opened, or did I just rip it out of the stone?
No, it's meant to be open.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
it's not meant to. It's supposed to look like it's closed up, but people come in here all the
It's
time.
very heavy.
The
That's
very-
never mattered to me.
Yeah. Usually takes a few of the thieves to get it open, but for you, it's like, I got this. Great.
Well, I'm gonna open up my lock and put some blood in there.
We only got 4 hours.
The necklace lasts for 4 hours?
4 hours.
Okay.
We're gonna do it tomorrow.
Yeah, but wait.
You know what?
So what are we gonna do tonight?
I'll just
We killed some children. That was a good start.
Yeah.
Good start to the evening.
That's always a good first step.
Yeah.
So we can turn to those kids now.
So we have a way to infiltrate the school, maybe.
I could lock this magically, this grate, and then only we can open it. So we'll come back here if we have to run.
I mean, there's crates in. Lots of crates.
That's true.
You know this place pretty well, so
Yeah, I may
getting around-
go whenever.
I can just do it at will with my staff. So I have unlimited uses.
So do we want to do anything else this evening? Do we want to like stake out their house, or do we? There's so much magic going on, or we don't even want to try their
Don't
house.
do that. Nope. That magic stuff is.
Yeah, there's
I'm pretty sure there's probably more magic going on at school.
Yeah.
So I think we should attack at the house at night.
So then what are we getting blood to go to the school for?
Yeah.
Should we just come to the house as those kids?
Maybe
We're gonna use this evening
we
to
turn into the kids
drink
and we-
and plan our kidnapping.
There you go. That sounds good.
He teleported there. I was gonna say we turn into the kids and intercept him in the morning, but he to like teleport to school, so we can't do that.
Okay, it doesn't leave the. He goes straight from the house to school and back because we didn't see.
But
the
if
big
they
lump of
get
armor walking around.
expelled, right? Because that's about to happen.
No, but we
tomorrow,
have to do it
right?
before they're expelled. There's a time limit on this.
Not really. That's just one of the things that's
So
going
I
to
thought
happen.
if we waited too long, then he'll be abducted by other.
Well, the thing is if they're both expelled from the schools,
they're
they're going to leave. They're going to go somewhere else, which might not be a bad thing. But then again, they'll probably use magic and won't follow.
I think we should attack the house rather than the school.
Morning or
Late
evening, late night,
Late night.
Witching hour.
between midnight. Yeah,
Nervous.
poetic. Love that.
We could stake it out for one day, the whole next day,
Yeah.
and
I can
and
send
then
some.
that next evening, if we feel comfortable, we'll turn into those kids and we'll go up to the house and be like, "We're here to support you. We know because it'll be the night before the spell hearing, right?"
Mm-hmm.
We'll tell them that we have evidence or something else. We'll just make up a lie to get into the house as the kids, and then
You're great at lying. I'm sure you can. Make a
we'll
lie.
subdue the parents and anybody else in the house and take the kid.
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Not that the barbarian came up with that.
You should drink more often.
Yeah,
Smash.
you get pretty poetic. The witching hour, especially.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so
Really, he doesn't really remember any of that.
That's
I only came out
Full
once he
black-
was like shit can blackout drunk.
There
He
you
starts
go.
like getting
his
Real,
intelligence
like, yeah,
becomes
it's like the
13
wisdom
and
comes
he
out.
feels it, you know?
and the next morning it's just like, oh,
Nice.
smashing, yeah.
That's wonderful. All right, so tonight, are you going to do anything, or is this all tomorrow? What are you doing tomorrow? What's the final verdict?
I think we are just going to plan that whole evening and then wake up super early.
Yeah.
Find a better reason rather than barrels, I guess, to be on the street. Like maybe you turn into somebody who lives on the street or something. Like we'll find a reason to be there to stake it out
Okay.
and then watch the house for the whole day
Okay.
and see comings and goings, any defenses, maybe even test the defenses.
Yeah,
Do we have any way to do that?
I can summon some elementals.
Mhm.
I can
Like,
summon lots of stuff. I can summon
not to get us in obvious, but like, yeah, summon elemental and blow wind at it. You know,
yeah, maybe
shit.
some little.
or
Little friends.
throw some more
Yeah.
birds, or whatever. We'll test the defenses throughout the day using their magic.
All right. So, yeah, you get up, usually what time everybody starts heading towards the school, where everybody gets up and dressed and stuff. And so you get up before then and start heading towards the alley. Sure enough, like clockwork, you start seeing the teachers and things pop out of their rooms, on their homes, and you see them all dressed up again, going to the school. You also see that they are giving dirty looks to the house that is the dean's house. Almost like they're all just very upset by this whole situation. Go ahead and do either a perception check or an arcana check.
Perception for me, please.
Anything other than athletics, I'm basically
26.
useless at.
16.
What'd you roll for?
18 on perception.
Arcana.
Arcana. You notice when you're looking into another house that they all, for the most part, look the same. The homes do on the insides, and they all have that archway, and they all appear from that archway. But there was nothing in the other room. Like this is a very common occurrence.
I'm gonna let Clyde know. They all have portals in their house.
Those bracelets. Maybe we took all of their shit, right?
Oh, the kids?
Yeah, the clothes.
Oh yeah,
stuff.
clothes, everything.
So their bracelets.
They don't have any bracelets.
They don't have any bracelets. Damn. The dean had a bracelet that had like. Yeah. So maybe we should get some staff.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, can't win them all. We have these extra disguises just in case, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, so every single one of the houses start realizing that they all have the portals in their homes.
I think we should break into the houses.
Should we just break into the house? If we're gonna break into one, we might as well break into the house.
I know, but there's people in the house, and I don't know if
we can deal with people.
Is the mom?
What's the 411 on Mama?
Because she might have
regular
like a house,
gnome person,
she's like
not
a
really.
house mom, but she real like a baby like rogue or something, Like,
Yeah, I feel like she's like Tiger Mom Barbarian.
Yeah.
Tiger Mom Barbarian.
That was my immediate sense. I don't know why.
She takes out butcher knives for cutting pork, and she turns into an assassin. Like that's the last thing I want in my life.
Yeah, for real. I'm not equipped for that. I don't think anybody's equipped for that.
Shit.
Yeah, so she seems like a normal person. She doesn't seem to have anything special. The house, actually all the houses are extremely plain. Very, very, very plain. And really only those two rooms, the kitchen-esque area, a little small place to sit down and read a book, and those bedrooms that they can go into. As you're watching the Dean's house, you see that they all come in through that portal as well. And as soon as they do, the mom starts to cook again, and the son, who's the enormous walking plate armor, just goes and sits by the window and looks outside as he's watching all the people pass by. He's very easy to see through the window, which means all the people in the hall, in the road, the walkway, are pointedly ignoring him. And you can see that the kid, even though he has no facial features anymore at this point, you can see that it kind of bothers him. He kind of has his head down, and he's still just a child, really. After a while, you see the portal open up once again as the dean comes through.
Mm-hmm.
And as the dean comes through, he's dressed up as the dean this time, as not before. And he gives his wife a kiss, pats his son on the shoulder, and they leave the house. And they start making their way up towards the school.
Walking this time.
Yeah, they're walking. Like everybody else is walking.
Because they teleported last time, right?
You don't know where that teleport leads.
But we didn't see him leave the school the day before.
That's very
trying to break in now. Tomorrow's by ourselves.
We don't. We need the kid.
We don't know what's beyond that portal. That portal can go to the school.
They're out in the streets right now.
All three? Or just...
No. The two, the son and the dad, are going up the street towards the school. And the mom is inside, and she's kind of cleaning up some stuff, dusting, and that kind of thing. And after a moment or two, she goes and she walks through the portal again.
Let's turn into the three bullies and go hide out in an alley and like feign distress or something.
Yeah.
Lure them into the alley and jump them.
Yeah.
I mean, that's...
Do you want to be the one in distress?
Yeah. I'm good at deception.
Alright, I'll turn into like
better than attacking the house right throughout the streets.
Yeah, what should I turn into? I'll turn into a raven and I'll fly up and I'll start circling and watching.
Okay.
They're gonna keep your amulet.
Yeah, you can see that there's lots of eyes and things all around this whole area. And again, you get that feeling again that someone's watching. You realize it's all the paintings and all the statues and all the things. There's lots of that stuff all in this centralized area and all the way up towards the school.
Before we get in that centralized area, I'm going to...
No, we're in it.
Oh, we're in it already? Fine.
Yes.
Is there like a little alleyway I can go down?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go down the alleyway and cast Disguise Self.
Okay.
I'm turning to one of those kids.
Okay.
You got the amulet.
I cast Disguise Self at will.
Yeah, but he could detect magic. This amulet's meant to fuel. It's meant to fool him.
Okay. What do these kids look like? Are they all
They
humans?
look like the Sandlot, you know, kind of very rugged-looking
Shits.
kids, little shits. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, I'll turn into whatever kid looks like he could get away with like doing the puppy dog eyes situation.
Okay, yeah, this is one of those.
I want to turn into that kid
All right, you got it.
with I guess I'll use the blood.
Are you gonna
Yeah,
use the? Okay, so you're using the amulet.
I'll turn into another one.
All right, so you guys have two of the kids. You're the bigger bully, obviously. Yeah. And then your Raven still flying around.
What's wrong? Did you break your
Watching
ankle?
from above.
Yeah. So
you
it
need me
looks
to
like
break it?
no.
Yeah.
So, so you have all your strength and powers that you normally have. You just look completely and utterly like these kids. Even speak like them. Have that small voice and things. These 12-year-olds, really. You notice that the kids come from the town, from their homes in the town. All the teachers come from this one specific district. The district isn't very large, but it's big enough to house all the teachers, right? Yeah, so everybody's heading up towards the school. You guys gonna go to the school? You guys gonna set a trap in an alley? What do you guys do?
We're in the alley, and we're gonna scream for help. And when we get the signal from Raven that he's near the front of that alley.
Yeah.
As soon as you start screaming for help, you see that there are 4 teachers, including the dean, and they all.
The sun.
What's that?
And the sun.
And the son. The son's just going to keep walking up. He can't do anything to help out. But the teachers all run over towards the alley. What's going on? Oh, Damien, it's you. This is a joke. This is another one of your.
Am I Damien?
No, they're looking at him.
Oh.
He's the bigger one.
I
What are the two of you guys doing?
I want to say
What was that scream about?
I fell and I think I twisted my ankle.
Go and see the nurse when you get into the school. You'll be fine.
Is there one of those grates in this one?
Yeah, there's some grates here.
So before they came, I'll have like shifted it so that way it's like slightly open,
Mhm.
and maybe you like tripped and fell, and we're like, these aren't supposed to be open. Like what? You know? So we're like, we were just trying to. We were late, and he hurt his foot.
Fine. I see that this is not supposed to be here like this. Let me fix that. He kind of does a magic twist, and suddenly you see the whole crate lift up, move over and cement itself down, and then all of a sudden another teacher goes and casts another spell, and it looks like everything turns into like almost like a liquid all the way around it. All the cobblestones start to like bubble slightly and then fall into place, and you see that everything's been basically cemented into place. There's no way this grate's coming up anymore. There, it's all taken care of. You shouldn't have any more accidents. If you have any more issues, before you get into the school, make sure you go see the nurse. But remember, you will be considered tardy again if you do not get to your classes on time.
Okay.
We'll get there on time, and we'll just like push in between them and just run.
I'm gonna
It's
hobble.
the 4 teachers, right?
Yeah, just the 4 teachers. One of them's the dean, and they turn and they look at the dean. They're like, "Haven't they gotten rid of you yet?" And they kind of just keep walking.
I said, wait for me. My ankle hurts.
As you're
I'll
as
keep
you're
following
He's alone now. The sun's
Yeah,
alone.
the sun. I'm gonna keep following the sun. Is there any other people other than him?
Should I just run up and grab him?
There's a lot of little kids that are all around him as well. And around is a very loose term.
He's
It
afraid
seems
of
like
him, right?
yes, he towers over them, and you can see that he's trying to go up to some of the people that he once knew, and they are doing their best to ignore him and push him away. And you even hear some of them say, "Get away from me, you freak!" And so this kid is just eventually just gives up, and he walks. It almost looks like a bubble, like a force field that's around him. That's caused by his freakishness, not by any magical spell. Where all the kids are within 15 feet, are keeping a good space around him as he just continues to walk towards.
Well, we're kind of cool kids, right? Because we're the bullies.
I wouldn't say that.
Or just,
You're well known.
Yeah,
Yes.
shitheads.
would
I poo on one of the kids' shoulders as I fly over them as a raven.
like it.
Mm.
You should.
Prestidigitation.
We look like his classmates. He's desperate for his classmates' attention, and we're known to be troublemakers. What if we hey, we saw something.
We could just jump in right now.
Well, it's in a crowd of children.
Yeah, that's.
They are getting closer to the gate.
Yeah,
Let's run up to them and be like, hey, we saw something. Like, come, check this out.
We can use your strength.
We'll approach him. Yeah, go for it. You're the.
All right, so you're going
What's
to chase
his
it to
name?
him?
And plan B, if he doesn't want to come, I'll grab him. And run off with him. Throw him on my shoulder, little kid's shoulder. If it looked crazy, a little kid carrying this giant armor, it'd be awesome. I like plan B. We make that plan A?
That'll be plan B.
Plan B.
All right, so Quesiel. Queezer is his dad. Quesiel.
Question.
Let's see.
Questio.
And he looks like he's excited, like someone actually acknowledged his existence. And he's looking around, and he realizes you're behind him. And he turns back around and he sees you. And again, he has no facial features, but you can tell that his shoulders kind of hunched down a little bit, and he's like, "Yeah."
I mean, you used to be a big dork, but now you're pretty cool with your cool armor.
What do you want?
Well, me and the guys were talking, and we saw this really cool thing, but none of us are strong enough to lift it up to go further in. It's like a little cave. And it looks really cool, like a cool hideout. They can make a club.
Yeah. We got some time before the bell. Like, do you think you can come help real quick?
Yeah, like the last time that you said that I should come over there and help you out, and I could be part of your club and you could be my friends. Yeah. It doesn't hurt anymore when you throw things at me. But it still hurts my heart. You guys are not nice. You guys aren't good friends. And you can tell that he's kind of struggling on this idea that someone's talking to him. But these are the people who, when they talk to him, are always being mean.
I told you he'd be too scared.
I get it. We were very mean. And yes, we might have gotten yelled at by our parents to be nicer to you.
No, he's just too scared to come. Just forget it.
My mom says I don't have to listen to you guys anymore because I'm bigger than you now. And so he kind of just turns around and he starts to stomp away, which actually does make the ground kind of shake a little bit because he's so big. And you see all the other kids give him even more of a wider berth of 25 feet now, just because they can see that he's upset and large and clumsy.
I'm going to tell you. Plan B.
Yeah.
And
All right.
I'm going to make sure. So pretty much, we're going to look. I'm going to grab his hand. I'm going to start running towards him. And as he grabs him, I'm going to...
Remember, everybody's watching. Everybody can see. So.
As he grabs
You did say
him...
subtle and quiet, but... We let the Goliath barbarian plan this goose.
There you go. Let the pieces fall where they may.
As he grabs him, I'm going to grab his shoulder, and we're going to dimension door.
Okay. Where are we going?
Hella far away from that school.
Dimension door goes
500 feet. 500 feet.
500 feet?
Actually, we're going to go underground.
Oh, going to the sewers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. Okay. Do you let them know where you're taking them?
Well, he's...
I'm watching.
Do you dive down through the dimension door?
Can I?
I mean, yeah, I think you can.
Dimension door is pretty quick.
We
You're
gave him
gonna leave a
It's fine.
raven.
It's fine.
No,
I'll find him.
no, you heard Plan B. You're like, oh shit, they're going
well,
in.
Well, no, I'll find you.
Okay.
Am I able to just run over and grab him?
Yeah, you can go and grab him.
In 24 strength, I'm
Can
assuming.
I, as I fly over, just cast Reduce on the
kid?
On the kid?
Yeah.
We didn't make a spell
Crazier?
attack.
No,
No, he needs to make a con save.
Oh yeah.
he does not reduce.
Oh.
He doesn't even notice that you've cast a spell. And since you're not inside the boundaries of the school yet, no one else knows that you cast the spell either, because it's kind of a subtle spell. You go to grab him, and this is going to be a contested strength check. So, go ahead and roll for strength.
I'm gonna do guidance for him. If that matters.
Sure. I mean, the smallest I can get is a 24.
Oh, okay.
So I can just take 24 anytime I want to strength checks.
Okay.
You also get a D4 as well.
Yeah. Can't trade it. Thank you, Jimmy. Lord, for giving me guidance.
It backed out entirely.
Uh-oh.
Alright. That's 18 plus strength. 31.
31. You got 27.
Whew.
You grab a hold of him and you start pulling, and you're like, this is actually a little tougher than you're used to. I mean, you're used to just smashing and destroying people at a whim, right? People usually just fly at your thought. But him just walking away, he's actually got some heft to him for whatever reason.
Oh!
You're still able to grab a hold of him and then start pulling him back, but it was kind of a contested strength check right there. That was pretty good.
I'm gonna, like,
so
pick
now
him
you
up
have
bodily
control.
and then just like suplex him through the dimension door.
The dimension door. So yeah, the dimension door pops. You're there at this point, right? Or are you kind of just coming down?
I'll come down through the sewers.
Okay.
Does he go through the dimension door?
Yeah.
Does that magic
You
work
grab
on
him, and through the dimension door you go. The first thing you see and smell is the wonderful, beautiful aroma of the sewers. The sewers in this specific area, being that it is the underground in the underground areas for the thieves and the merchants guilds, not merchants, mercenary guild. There's still some candles and things that wake up basically when your presence gets close to them, and so you find yourselves in the middle of one of these areas. And since I don't have a sewer, because I wasn't planning on you guys going to a sewer, let me go and pull something up for you.
Was there an outcry when we abducted this
Yeah. How's
armor
the,
child?
Since you are not in.
What's the reaction of the crowd?
What you notice first is that the students don't really. They're just in shock. They have no idea what just happened. It happened too quickly. The teachers who are watching up are also shocked, but you see they're acting quickly. You see that one's going up and they're casting spells to figure out what's going on. Another one casts a spell to figure out like location and things like that. You can see that they're all doing things very, very quickly. But you also see one of the teachers coming up. He's like, let him go. He's going to be expelled anyway. They're kind of ignoring him. The dad is also there, and he's trying to cast spells, trying to figure out where it is that you guys have taken their son. You are in the sewers, and now you have the young boy. What is it you want to do?
The spells didn't work on
Are you
him.
fighting me?
No, he's
Trying
kind
to
of in
change
shock
his
that you've actually
form.
done this.
I'll fly
I'm
down.
gonna roll intimidation check on him.
Okay.
Like growl in his face. Just be like, you better listen, little boy. And 20 for a charisma check. Damn, not bad. Barbarian.
What was it?
Good,
20?
Pretty good.
You rolled a
20 with
Um,
my +1 charisma. At least I'm.
he sees you and he just starts to yell right back at you. What are you doing? How come you've done this to me? Where is everybody? Where's my dad?
I'm like, you will keep quiet if you know what's best for you.
He does not know what's best for him. He starts to attack.
I'm gonna cast this one word compulsion.
Compulsion? Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me what that does.
It says a creature of your choice that you can see within range and that can hear you must make a wisdom saving throw. A target automatically succeeds on the throw if they can't be charmed. On a failed save, the target is affected by the spell. Until the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on each of your turns to designate the direction that is horizontal to you. Each affected target must use as much movement as possible to move in that direction on its next turn. If it can take an action before it moves, after moving in this way, it can make another wisdom saving throw to try to end the effect.
He cannot be charmed. He is immune to charms.
Yeah, because he's middle.
Yeah, he's...
I'm gonna cast Fist.
Absolutely. Roll for initiatives.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast my fist into his face. Boom!
That's not great.
Because we're not supposed to kill him, I don't think.
You're not gonna-
We'll see how long I stick to that.
Oh, should I use the thing?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I got a 12.
Yeah, I can do that.
I'm probably gonna get
that was a
something
good
worse.
one, but I have advantage. Ooh, way better one on the advantage.
I have a
11.
good old big fat +0 to my initiative.
Excellent. And you're just going to be... So this is 500 feet, so that's going to take you... How many rounds?
4.
4 rounds? Oh, is that how fast you can go? As a
Oh.
raven. Yeah.
Well, I'm a raven. I got a 4 on my initiative.
Oh, you're at the end of the roll.
I got 8, so don't feel bad.
Yeah, for sure. I'm a big slow turtle, guys. Shockingly, I'm not fast.
I can move 30 feet.
He's the one who's outside of the combat right now, so he's got to make it to you guys.
That's not bad.
Let's see.
He's going to go first.
Kid.
The kid is going to go first because he got...
Yeah, I win with advantage. I got 11.
So he comes at you. Oh, man. Not a 20 this time, right? So I rolled a 1. So he comes
To what?
in
To hit me?
to hit you. It just comes in as fast and as hard as he can, and he's not used to fighting. So he completely whiffs. By the way, go ahead and put this guy right there in front of you. That will be him. Oh yeah,
I'm flying my way
since
in.
it's only the. Can you move the little camera in there?
Oh, this screen's
There it
not on
is.
also.
Oh yeah,
The one facing us?
Mark. Can you go ahead and click that button, the power button, on your guys' monitor? All right, so he comes in with his first attack, completely misses. There we go. He's coming in for a second attack. Actually, I should be changing the music. This is way too relaxed. Oh, let me get myself reorganized here just for a moment. There we go. Much better, much better. Okay, here we go. Where my thing at? Okay, so first attack does not hit. However, as he does, you see that he has something on his shoulders themselves. Each one of them starts to light up very, very brightly as beams of light come out and attack. One for you, one for you. The first roll is a 31 to hit. The second roll is a 35 to hit. The first damage is 22, and this is all force damage.
I'm going to use Stone's Endurance to block 18 of that.
Excellent. And 22 damage for you as well, force damage.
I'm assuming it's the next day. We don't have the Hero's Feast.
Yep.
It lasts 24 hours.
Ooh.
Thank you.
And the last thing is that you must both do a dexterity saving throw, DC 26.
Fuck.
Oof.
So pretty much an extra 20 for me.
Oh yeah, I could not succeed at that.
Oh,
You said DC is 26?
Yep, dexterity saving throw.
4.
You fall prone.
Is this an effect? Okay, I'm not blinded, deaf, or Fast it is, so I get advantage.
Is this is not a spell, huh?
Nope.
No.
He's stomping on the ground. So he's tried to hit you. He's used his 2 shoulder cannons, basically, is what they are. And he's stomped on the ground like a big 2-year-old. The stomp is 28 damage as you guys fall prone if you did not make that saving throw. If you made the saving throw, that's 0 damage for you.
Alright.
Alright, that is his turn. The mountain's turn.
The mountain. Dathomir of the mountain.
Dathomir of the mountain. Alright, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna rage, and I'm gonna hit him with... I didn't like that you hit me. I didn't like that at all. So now I forget that we're supposed to be gentle with this guy. So I'm gonna hit him with my sword.
Alright.
My Vorpal sword. Great sword. I'm going to use, was it Great Weapon Master to take the -5 on the hit.
Okay.
And then I'm going to Reckless Attack so I have advantage.
Oh, wow.
21 to hit.
21.
No, 22 to hit.
22 does not hit.
Second attack is
No, this
25
guy's
to hit.
25 hits.
Alright.
No, this guy's a big walking tank. And it's all natural.
Metal?
All natural metal.
You got it.
Sorry, this is the first time I just hit with this guy, so does he damage that? I don't think so. Ooh, almost max damage. 21.
Ooh, alright. 21 damage?
And use my bonus, and when I rage, I get movement. I'm just gonna move around behind him. And that's it.
Is this a non-magical or is this magical?
With a magical weapon.
Excellent. And again, that was 22?
21.
21.
Jeez.
Alright, yep, he takes that damage. Anything else you're going to do with your actions, bonus actions, or movement?
Nah, I use bonus to rage.
Ah, yes.
And I get movement with that rage. I don't really need to move again.
Alright.
I want to stay close to him.
Okay, well, I'm gonna use my movement to get back up.
Alright.
I'm all pissed.
How far are you gonna go?
Like, where are you guys at?
Where's your range? We can be wherever you want.
120 feet.
Yeah, you want to back the fuck up?
Yeah.
So you were here. What's your speed? 30?
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay, I'm gonna let this little fucker out. He pisses me off. I'm gonna cast Firebolt.
Alright.
You're like, hey, that guy we're supposed to kidnap?
I actually
About that.
That is not hit. That I rolled so shit. That's 16 to hit.
No.
Of course, I rolled a 4. Bonus action. I'm going to try. What bonus action? Flame blade. That means I have to get closer. That's it. That's it.
Okay. Clyde. Root shell. From your position, before you start moving, you see that the dad, the dean, is casting a spell. He's ignoring the other people as they're examining the crime scene, and he's casting a spell. There's some sort of like an amulet on his chest. It's got 2 circles on it, and one of the circles is opened up, and it's starting to spin almost like a clock.
Steal it, Raven.
Very fun.
Steal that amulet.
The fuck out of him. Or distract him. I don't know.
I'm going to fly up really high, and I'm gonna cast... I'll fly, I have 50 feet of movement as a raven, so I'll just fly 50 feet up.
Okay.
And I'll cast Conjure Minor Elementals at
Okay.
6th level, and I'll summon 8 Magma Methods.
Oh my gosh! Use these guys, and set yourself up on that side of the boardroom.
I Alright.
We're gonna split this guy
I'm
in.
gonna do
Scoot
some
us all the way
distracting.
Yeah, we're gonna have two different little battles going on here on the same thing. And this is the wizard gnome that you'll be battling as well.
Gotta make this guy not pay attention. And I'm trying not
Are
to
you
be.
just surrounding him or no?
Well, I'm gonna summon.
Or are you
over-
gonna make it seem like they're attacking all of the
yeah,
teachers?
it's just I'm just gonna cause a ton of chaos
Got it.
with these magma methods. I'm gonna try and not be seen. I can still be a raven and do this because I have beast spells.
Okay.
So I just
pretty
wave my
cool.
little raven foot and just like clench my fist, and a little tear in space opens as a bunch of magma methods flow out of the fire plane.
Okay. Is that all you're gonna use with your turn?
And then so 26 level spell slot.
So while I'm raging, he has disadvantage if he tries to attack anybody else other than me.
Okay.
And hold on, now I'm concentrating.
And I have Sentinel as well, so if he tries to move away from me, I'm not gonna let him.
Do, 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 do.
Nope, that's it.
All right.
Well, are they get to do their attacks and stuff, but I just assumed that they're just causing chaos. They all can cast heat metal once, so any guards.
Heat the amulet.
Yeah, I'm gonna heat the amulet with one of them, and any guards wearing plate mail are gonna be on fire.
When you cast it, do they move immediately or do they move again on the next turn? When is it when do they first get to move around?
I actually think they get their own. Summon creature is friendly to you. Roll initiative for the summoned creature as a group, which has its own turns. They obey verbal commands, no action required.
All right, roll it.
Let me see, what's the magma methods?
Probably +0.
+1.
Little
They're a little bit
dexterous
they're like
bastards.
they're like chunky little lava bee goblins with wings.
All right. So what initiatives do they get?
2.
2.
So they act immediately after me because I rolled a natural 1 on their initiative.
Excellent.
So that's their turn.
All right. So now it's their turn. And they're all going after the dean, or are they going after the other guys too?
Like
one
three.
of them,
3 should go after the dean.
Yeah, 3 of them go after the dean. One of them is just gonna heat metal that little pin that I saw doing fancy shit.
Mm-hmm.
So it's he has to make what is
It's magic effects though.
it's a Constitution saving throw, DC 22
Constitution 22 is the number.
for mine.
This is wonderful. He rolls an 11. However, he has a legendary resistance where if he fails a saving throw, he can just choose to succeed instead.
All right, then the second magma method is going to do the same thing.
All right, another Constitution saving throw.
Yep, 22 as well.
Natural 20.
All right, and then the last one that's targeting him is going to do it. They can all do it once, so
23.
Saves on
I
all.
told you I'll try some shit on him too, and he said no thank you.
All right.
for con.
We are level
Yeah.
20. This guy's gonna have.
Yeah, that's true. And then the rest of them are just gonna start attacking everyone. They can do, let's see. They have a fire breath. It's a 15-foot cone. Everyone needs to make a DC 11 dex save or take 2d6 fire damage. Have as much on it.
Yeah, light some kids up. Some
Yeah,
teachers
start
up.
lighting buildings on fire. They also ignite any
All those
flammable
nice
object
plants.
they touch
Yeah,
because they're
yeah.
made of magma.
Fuck
So
that apple tree. Light
they're
that.
just gonna start burning and scorching everything.
What's her name?
What's the DC on that again?
Miss Heidi. Burn her shop down.
11 for the methods.
How dare she speak to me about those apples? Burn Miss Heidi's shop down.
So most of them succeed, 2 of them fail.
It's half as much damage on them. They'll take 7 points of fire damage.
They take all that damage. It's at this point, it is now the dean's turn. He shouts out a word that seems to slow in the air as ripples go out in every single thing within a very large area, 1,000 feet of where he is standing, all suddenly go still.
Motherfucker, stop time. You're within 1,000 feet.
I mean, I was up really high and dropped a bunch of methods. I don't know, probably.
Yeah, you were within 1,000.
So that is for total of 3 rounds in which nothing in this area can move, except for him.
Damn.
He's cast Time Stop.
No
which
save
is
against that?
There's a ninth level spell. Nope. Let's see.
I don't have counter
So-
spell anymore, do I?
Instantaneous rebel components. Nope.
I don't.
It's just everybody gets to stay still.
I don't have counter spell.
Dude, what if you cast that and then like a couple of delayed fireballs?
One
Just pause time and then use your next
Ooh.
3 turns to cast 3 delayed
more.
9th level fireballs.
Yep. So he's used the 9th level spell. It's at this point he stops and he starts moving the other amulet that he's the smaller one underneath it. As he starts doing this, you two start seeing that there is a similar spot on the sun's chest that starts to glow up as well, and it starts to spin as well. Nothing's happening just as of yet until the end of this round. Now it's the boy's turn. The boy is going to once again try to do some hurting on you. He takes 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Oh, does it really? Holy cow! I thought that was gonna fail.
No, I got pretty low. So.
That's a total of 22 damage.
What kind of damage?
This is bludgeoning damage.
Okay, cool.
Then he does one turret on you and the other turret on Tosh.
Disadvantage to attack him.
So the first one is 29 to hit for you,
That is.
and then actually roll disadvantage on the other one. Disadvantage on the second one is 30. Was the roll for disadvantage?
Mhm.
I'm assuming the 30 hits, yes?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so the first damage,
No.
which is force damage, which is yours, comes down to 13. The second one coming around for you
That's
is...
happened already? Or?
No, 13 is total.
Oh, okay.
24 damage comes in for you.
I'm going to use my reaction and use my Blood Fury Tattoo
Okay,
to attack him back.
excellent.
I did not like that. And I'm going to take the -5 to... Oh, yeah, I didn't add the extra damage in the last one. So he took an extra 10 damage in that last hit.
Okay.
And
Weapon Master.
for the Great Weapon Master. 28 to hit.
28 hits.
This is what you're made for.
29 damage.
Nice.
And I think I can use another charge with the Blood Fury Tattoo when I hit a controller weapon attack. Doesn't cost anything. To add another 4d6.
Damn, double sixes? Oh.
19. Just 46. Oh, and I regain it! Hell yeah! I forgot about that. Another 19 damage.
Okay.
Necrotic, if that matters, and then I heal it. You can go back to your turn.
19.
Sorry about that.
Just had to interrupt.
It is now your turn.
Oh!
I get to stab you.
More stabbing is on the way.
I'm gonna hit him. Great Weapon Master. Oh, thank God I'm at advantage. 23 to hit.
23 hits.
Yes. Alright. God damn, I'm rolling hot on the damage dice. That is
Wow.
31 damage.
Ooh, good.
Second attack. Yeah, that hits 27. Oh my god. 11, so 20, another 31.
31 damage.
Jesus.
Man, you are just laying waste, my friend. Laying waste.
And I use another Blood Fury charge. That's another 12 damage, and I heal 12.
Just fucking ripping it up. I always thought I was gonna have to come down and give you some heals, but never mind.
That's
You're
right.
self-sufficient.
He can take care of himself. Level 20 warrior.
I'm laughing.
Level 20.
This is a good fight! Yes!
Terrified.
Yes!
All right.
Smashing!
Smashing.
Smashing!
Alright, so you're up.
Okay. This kid's pissing me the fuck off. I'm gonna cast Hold Monster on him.
Oh, okay.
He needs to make a wisdom saving throw of 20. Oh, interesting.
Alright. 19.
He's paralyzed.
If he can
Oh, actually, you know what? Sorry. He's immune to being paralyzed.
Are you fucking serious?
Yep.
Fuck this kid.
be. Kid's a robot, he's gonna be immune to everything.
So?
So hit him! Smash him!
Smasher.
Have I made a mark on him with my great sword at all?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
He's looking a
got,
little
bumps and scratches all over this
some
arm.
rinse on him. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's spellcaster. I can't fucking do anything. Okay, well that's it, because the only bonus action I have is Flame Blade. I have to use an action with it, but it's just an action, so.
Okay. Mr. Rootshell.
Alright.
You should back
You
up.
are still frozen for the next 3 rounds.
Oh.
So
As is
he backs up
everybody
now.
else.
He's 65 feet away. I don't know what the guy's
Yeah.
shoulder cannon's range is.
Oh, yeah, the shoulders cannon. Let me just a quick look at that real quick.
Probably
The
six.
shoulder cannons, which, by the way, seem to be a shock to even himself. The range is 300 feet.
Oh, great.
Nice.
Okay. You cannot.
I mean, it's a sewer. Maybe there's a bend that you can get around and poke around, get some cover or
Is there any,
something.
like, little...
Yeah, there's some
Okay, I get
bends.
some coverage.
You're gonna go hide behind something?
Hell yeah.
So he can poke his head out.
Pew pew!
Okay. That means it'll be at disadvantage next time it shoots out.
This kid's fucking wild.
Well, it's already a disadvantage.
Double disadvantage.
This is why I don't like children. Arm cannons and shit.
I just float there.
Just float in wonderfulness.
You got 3 more turns.
Just have to stay like this the whole time.
He's still casting something, which seems to be growing in strength. It almost looks as though you can start seeing the sun, the Warforged sun, is what he is, starting to take shape next to him. But it's going to take a little bit longer.
Oh shit.
Yep. The sun is now blinking in and out of existence, but he still has now a chance to come and fight you guys still. It's at this point you start seeing that in the middle of his chest, not the amulet's location, but directly in the middle of his chest, a light beam is starting to grow brighter and brighter. At which time,
Do I still look like his classmate?
yes, you do.
Oh, we both do?
You both
So
look
this
like
is
classmates.
terrifying for this
This
part.
is awesome. All right.
Yes.
I'm like, man, where did this kid get this purple greatsword?
He's kind of like looking at his chest and kind of like holding his chest, just not really sure what's happening. At which point, a beam of light shoots out from his chest in a straight line. This is a dexterity 26 check saving throw
I love how you guys are fighting for your life. And I'm just...
At me?
for both of you guys.
You know I'm hiding behind a wall? You gonna blast through the wall?
I'll let you roll that one with advantage since you're behind the wall.
Is it 26?
26.
Yeah, I got
dexterity
+3, so
no, I'm not gonna happen.
Yeah.
there's no crit passes.
I got a 9.
Okay, so you didn't pass. If you hit a 20, you still pass. Did you roll for? Did you get a 20 at all?
No.
Okay, that's a 64
Damage?
points of radiant damage. That's coming directly from his chest. It seems to kind of like knock him back as it hits.
Wait, I'm behind him.
Oh, never mind. Then it's only going to hit you
Me? Only
Yeah.
me?
because he's going to turn around and fight you.
Okay,
Oh,
cool.
beautiful.
So yeah, so don't worry about you. That's 64 damage. Well done. Well done on that
Poop
one.
myself.
Then you half it, right?
I do have that. Yeah.
21 damage as he comes in with his fists to hit you.
Hold on.
What just happened?
Yeah, literally.
Said 21 damage on that.
21 to hit.
Well,
To
I'm
hit
frozen,
you,
so I'm gonna go
21
pee
hits.
really fast.
All right, so that is a total of 26 damage.
I'm gonna use my reaction to Stone's Endurance off 14 of it. So
Excellent.
12 damage.
And then once again, we're going to have
26. No damage.
a shoulder cannon come out. That's 20 to hit you.
20 hits.
20 hits? Oh, man. And then with disadvantage for you. Let's see if he hits.
Double disadvantage. Does that count?
20 at disadvantage.
Mhm.
It hits?
Yeah, my DC's. God, how's he getting through walls?
Well,
You're poking out.
No,
Hey, man,
I'm
what's
hiding
going
behind
on
the wall
over
right
there?
now. I'm literally hiding behind the wall until I have to take
20 damage for both of you guys. And that was 2 separate rolls. And that's all he's got. It is now the
It's only
mountain's
done
turn.
60 damage to me.
He's done 94 to me. So, there's that.
God. This guy's impossible to kill.
You guys are making some serious damage on him. As a matter of fact, both of the shoulder cannons and that middle cannon of his, they look like they're things he wasn't even expecting to happen. You get the impression that his father is the one who's managed to put in some safeguards to protect his son. You're up.
I'm gonna whack him. Oh, almost got the crit.
I scream, cut off the cannons!
Cut off the cannons. You have to cut off his shoulder.
If I crit, I get an extra 3 weapon dice on top of it. But the crit is
Come on.
insane.
Come on,
But
crit.
I got 19. So 30 to hit, yeah, I'm assuming.
Yep, 30 hits.
Still pretty good on the damage dice. 28 damage. And 26 to hit.
26 hits.
27 damage.
Ooh, you are making some big holes in this guy.
And anything for bonus action.
Can you smash again as a bonus action?
No, I cannot. I'm just like, I don't have anything. I have a movement bonus, so like if I think he's kind of wavering, I'm going to make contact with him. Like I'll like swear if he's going anywhere, I'm going with him.
Okay, so you're gonna hold on to him.
Yeah.
Okay,
Essentially.
sounds good. So
Or
you're
do
gonna be
roll grapple.
Yep, that's a grapple check. So strength checks.
Well, he's got to beat a 24, and if he doesn't, then I'll.
Yeah, he didn't.
Okay.
Did not hit a 24.
I grabbed him.
Yep, he is grappled for the moment.
That's so brutal that you just. It's a 24.
You gotta be a
24
24 for any strength check. If you don't beat that, then I'll roll, and I get plus 13, and it's an advantage too.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so he fails. So you definitely have a hold of him, and he doesn't know what to do. Being that he's never really even been in a fight before. He's only 12. You're up. You do see him blinking, basically.
Do I get
I do. Yeah, I am considered a large creature for grappling. Also,
is his
Okay.
ambulance
the
blinking?
next size up.
He is blinking, and now that he's grappled, he's blinking as well. Like everybody's kind of fading in and out of existence.
Do I still count as the next size up if I'm transformed
Since he's
into a
grappled.
small child?
Do I get advantage since the
No,
thing's grappled?
You're small.
It's like a. That's cool.
So what was the question?
Do I get advantage since he's grappled?
Yes.
Looky, dookie, let's try this.
Blast them.
What the fuck is this shit?
But depending on what kind of damage you do,
Okay.
I might also.
24 to hit.
24 hits.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay. Let me roll my 42s.
There it is. Let's see it.
That kind of sucks. It's,
Oh, I'm so excited.
14, 16, 17
17.
of fire damage.
Alrighty. Oh, fire damage. Very nice. Since it was a direct hit, we're gonna say you didn't get hit with that. You're on the other side of him, anyways, right?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
come from back.
He is blinking. They are both blinking a little bit more rapidly. You get the impression that they're going to be gone in next couple of minutes.
What's
Moments, not
What's
minutes.
in the round? Or next
Maybe
round?
at the top of the next round. They're not going to
Sucks
be
for
here
me.
anymore.
Do you have bonus action?
If you want to stay within
Oh, I
the
have,
fight,
I have a reaction.
you have movement.
Yeah, I do. I have to be within 60 feet of him to use my.
You're at 65 feet.
I like to move 5 feet up. And then to make use a reaction counter spell. Whatever, because I'm assuming it's a spell that's making them blink out.
Is Dad
Yeah,
someone
but the
casting
dad's
it,
the one
though?
casting it, so you can't see him.
I'm from-
And just float. Rain.
I'm just watching.
Right, you still got
On
2
my
more
head.
turns.
Uh-huh.
Alright.
Okay, well, that's it for me.
All right,
We're gonna drink some.
Mr. Rootshell, you are still frozen. This is 2
Turn
more rounds,
2.
right?
Mm-hmm.
It's at which point the dean completes his spell, and pop! The sun and your buddy are now
Oh, hey!
there on the ground next to him. You guys are
Do I
both
see
prone.
this like happening like really fast? Or
Yes.
do I just see
We're
it?
not frozen, right? Because we weren't.
I have a passive
You're not
perception of 22, so I feel like I can kind of make out what's happening.
Yeah, you can still see what's going on through the whole thing.
Alright, so we transported away top of the round. It's the kid's turn.
It's the top of round. It's the kid's turn. The kid looks around. He's kind of shocked about what's going on. Roll a d6 for me to tell me if, and let me know what that roll is to see if he recharges his
5.
chest cannon, and it does recharge. Thank you.
I can take it!
I know it. Sadly, the kid looks up at his dad and he's like, "Dad, what's going on? These people are hurting me." The dad only sees the student that's holding on to him. Shoot. He's gonna try to break the grapple. Let's see if he gets.
I let him.
You let him? Okay.
Yeah, I start crying.
He breaks the grapple and he's
I
looking
start crying.
around.
I'm like, they're after us!
The kid just grabs a hold of his dad and he just starts to weep into his dad's.
Yeah, I grab the dad too. I start crying into his robe. Oh, they're after us!
When he sees you, the sun's gonna hit you. He rolls a 1. He misses. So he's holding on to his dad, which is kind of a pitiful thing because he's this huge Goliath-looking thing on a little gnome just holding on to him. And then he doesn't even notice that you're there, and he looks over and finally sees you. And he goes to hit you and swipe you away from the dad, but you're too close. And so he just completely goes over the top of your head.
Does he whack the dad?
No, he misses dad
That'd be
and
hilarious. He
With
just
the wand.
smacks his little gnome dad away.
pow! Kills dad. No, so it's at this point the dad says, "It's okay, hurry, back to the portal," and they start running back towards the house. Are you going to follow?
Hold them in place for
You're the only one who can't move or can move. Everybody else has 2 more rounds of frozen suckiness.
So it was one.
One more round of suckiness.
I mean, yeah. I'm just gonna like cry out and be like, protect me and run after behind them.
You can see the eyes of the other magicians as they're looking around, but no one can actually move.
Does he see me? Probably not.
You're just way the hell
I'm a
up.
raven, yeah.
Yeah, Raven up at the top. At this point, it is your turn.
I'm gonna just run behind them.
Okay.
Stay near them. Like I'm also frightened.
Okay. Are you going? So you're not going to attack or anything?
No, I mean I'm assuming we can't get that far. There's a little gnome. We can't move.
Yeah, 25 feet.
I can easily keep pace.
Okay. Just keeping pace. They're making their way back to town.
I'm not trying. I'm assuming this kid when he runs, he makes a shitload of noises, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Matter of fact,
So
the ground is starting to
Yeah,
sort of
yeah,
shake
I'm-
again.
I saw his negative reaction to me. I'm just gonna follow.
Okay. Taj, everybody is gone.
Leave me like always.
So you can dimension more back if you
Yeah,
have,
that's an action. Not
Yeah. or you could walk the 500 feet.
How many rounds is that for?
No, it's more like what's your fastest movement speed?
30.
So dashing is 60, so that's
You'd be here in about 9 rounds.
9
Oh,
rounds?
fuck that. I guess I'm gonna dimension door.
Alright.
I'm gonna dimension door though. I'll make sure not to go back wherever the fuck I left from.
Okay.
I'm going to try to dimension door into an alleyway.
Okay. You remember the alleyway where you jumped the kids, which is really super close to where these guys are. And so you pop into existence, and you see that the dad and the son are just hauling ass past you back towards the houses.
I guess I will just wait because I walk faster than him. So.
All right. So you've used your action. What are you gonna do? Just keep walking after him?
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep walking up.
Yeah, you see me running behind him.
Yep.
Okay. Mr. Rootshell, this is your last round as being frozen. But you...
I get
your
ready
advantage-
to shit on one of the wizards as I fly over.
Yeah, they're just... Yeah, they're frozen and stuck just like you. As well as your magmas.
Assuming we can just like see the fury in their eyes.
Yeah, they're very confused. They don't know what's going on. All
I
they've
don't even
seen
like
is...
this guy. He just stopped time and ran off.
Yeah, with his son. They're not really sure what's going on. Dad... He's just going to keep running.
quiet.
He's going to use both of his action to dash. So 50 feet. Still not that much. He's got short feet. And the son's staying right with him.
Also, because I didn't look at my genie powers, as a bonus action, I'm gonna use my elemental gift.
Okay.
And I'm gonna start flying.
Nice.
That's a bonus action.
All right.
Sorry, guys, the character who says.
So the mountain. What are you going to be doing?
I have a dashing speed of 80 feet.
You can outstrip him quickly.
Jesus Christ.
So
You're going to cut him off at the pass?
I know where they're going.
Yeah.
They're going to the house. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna. I mean, it may not be a shortcut, but I mean, longer way or whatever. I'm gonna try and beat them to the house.
All right. That's easy.
And then
easy to
I'm
do.
gonna knock the mom or wife out if I find her there and wait for them in the house.
All right. So
Fast as fuck.
yeah, you're a super
It's
fast.
a big boy.
For
Even
the
though
sake
you
of
look like a
time,
tiny child.
Yeah, but you see this little tiny child, but like you hear the footsteps. They sound like a 400-pound man running past you at impressive speed.
we're going to say that it takes 3 rounds in order for him to catch up to you at the house. You have 2 rounds of movement. You're flying, so you can definitely catch up.
Yeah, I have a 50 fly speed.
They're all like so. We beat him there, all 3 of us, by 3 rounds.
So we had 2 rounds ahead of him. You do see the wife. She's not really paying attention. Nothing's really going wrong from her perspective. And she's inside the house.
I'm gonna hit her in the back of the head with the pommel of us.
You walk in, and sure enough,
Ow!
as soon as you do, she falls to the ground. Just for fun, it's an unarmed. Well, it's not really an unarmed attack. We'll call it an unarmed attack. 8 damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she passes out cold. She's just a.
Jesus. I spare the dying her just so just in case.
Large
God,
globs
we're
of
evil,
blood
are we
coming out of the
not?
back.
Yeah, we're.
She's a hostage.
Really
She's
good
a hostage.
That's true.
All right, so
Twist
she's
the arm.
passed out.
And then I'm gonna like pick up the table and like block the portal.
Oh,
Well done. Okay.
I'll cast Arcane Lock on the door, and it'll add 10 to the DC to open that door.
Well done.
I'll do it on the front door as well.
Are you guys gonna hide before they come around the corner, or what are you guys planning on doing? Just standing there and just being all
No,
beefy
I'm
and
not
bad?
gonna hide. I'm just gonna keep moving. I'm gonna use whatever 2-3 rounds I have to move whatever furniture I possibly can with my 24 strength and just toss it in front of that door.
Is anybody who's hurt? I'll as a bonus action.
No, I'm good.
Actually, I'll just tap you on the shoulder and I'll cast heal. You get 70 hit points.
Nice.
Yeah.
Actually, first I'm gonna use my bonus action to set down my unicorn totem.
Okay.
So both of you get 19 hit points on top of that. So you get 89,
Plus-
and you get 19 hit points.
I guess.
I guess that.
And I'm at full health, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it moves back to 4.
All
I see my
right.
wound start to close in a little bit. I'm like,
They just kind of steam, and yours just like explode with steam and close.
All right, so at this point, you guys have done some extra spells. Your magma things are still fighting the wizards that are off in the corner still.
No, they're not frozen.
Yeah, they're everybody at this point is just a free for all on that side.
Nope. I'm gonna hold a spell
Okay.
until they walk into the house.
Until they walk into the alley, or they walk into the house.
Wait, are we in the alley or the house?
We're in the-
Okay.
Okay, you're gonna just jump them as soon as they come to the house.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
gonna
got
wait
it.
until they come into the house.
All right, go and place your characters inside the house there in the corner.
This one, right? Or this
This one here in the middle.
I'm either gonna hold the rage or be raging and then just like take one damage around by bashing my head against the wall.
No,
or
you have
something.
persistent rage, right? You don't even have to.
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
Yeah, so you just rage. And
I'm always angry.
I'm always ready. It's so great. All right, yeah. So then, at this point, you start seeing them
No,
as
I
they're
have
coming.
I do have persistent. Damn. Okay.
As they're coming around the corner, you can hear them, and the father's saying, "Just get into the portal. Just go as quick as you can. Hurry! I don't know what's going on." And then they run into the room, and as soon as they do, your whole held actions all take place. So
as soon as the father walks into a room, I'm gonna cast. Where is that?
Y'all are going
Force
for the
cage.
father, right?
Cage.
Force cage.
Y'all are going
Okay.
for the dad?
And so
Or
he has
is he
to.
going for the dad and we're going for the son?
An immobile, invisible, cube-shaped
Huh?
prison composed of magical force springs into existence around the area you choose within range. The prison can be cage or solid box as you choose. A prison in the shape of a cage can be up to 20 feet on a side and is made up of half-inch diameter bars spaced and half-inch apart. A prison in shape can be up to 10 feet on a side, creating a solid barrier that prevents any matter from passing through it and blocking any spells cast into or out of the area. When you cast a spell, any creature that is completely inside the cage is trapped. Creatures only partially within the area or those too large to fit in the area are pushed away from the center of the area until they are completely outside the area.
Okay.
A creature inside the cage cannot leave by non-magical means, and if the creature tries to use teleportation or interplanetary travel to leave the cage, it must first succeed a charisma saving throw. On a success, the creature can use magic to exit the cage. On a fail, that creature cannot exit the cage unless it's a spell or effect. The cage also extends into ethereal plane, blocking ethereal travel.
Wow.
And
Is there
this
a
spell
saving
can, and also this spell cannot be dispelled by dispel magic.
Nice.
Ooh,
What's
well
the
done.
saving throw?
It is charisma 20.
Charisma 20. All right, let's see what he gets. 24.
Bitch.
What does he do?
So you cast this
That was like a prison.
like a prison starts to
Yeah.
form up around him, and he just dodges out of the way, as the thing just closes around him, or not around him, but
Well,
next to
yeah,
him.
that's to use a spell to teleport out of it. So he's caught in the cage. And then because he has the charisma, he's able to like dimension door teleport out.
Oh, so he's still caught if he passes.
He's caught. It's just
Okay,
now he has
nice.
the ability to use magic to escape.
Oh, okay. In that case, he's going to use it's a low level thing to use. Yeah, he's going to just teleport out. That's an easy
7th level teleport.
7th level teleport. Boom, and he's out. You got to keep track of his spell things.
Oh, we should
That was a very casual use of a 7th level teleport.
a
Yes, it
casual
was.
7th level teleport. It's fine.
And okay, so they just got through.
For a 7th level spell.
That's true.
He came in the door first.
He came in the door first. The
Where did
sun's
he
coming right
teleport
afterwards.
to?
He's going to teleport to the opposite side of the room.
Are
Is-
we still same initiative?
So
Same
he's,
initiative order, yes.
he's next to the turtle now, or he's not.
Yeah,
next
did he
to
come
me?
after me? I'm
just put him in the corner of that room right there. Right where
Near
you're
the
at.
Something
portal?
he hasn't seen yet.
Yeah, that's fine.
Near the blocked
The
up
door
portal?
is, shut and locked as well.
He portals over there and he sees the door and he's like, "No!" He turns back around. Okay. You use your held action. You guys have held actions?
Yeah, I had, you know what?
I was still raging, so I was just gonna swing my sword at whoever I saw first.
At the boy. The boy's there at the door now.
Yeah, I'll shoot him.
All right, go for it.
I'll just cast Blight at the wizard.
Okay.
So he needs to make a 22 DC 22 con save.
Con save. 22 is the number.
Yep.
He gets 9. But he has the same legendary resistance. If he fails to save, he can choose to succeed instead. So the sons use one of those, the fathers use one of those. Each one of them has 2 more of those.
Both legendary creatures. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is
27 damage to the sun.
Ah, yes. Okay. And
still a juicy 8d8.
Oh, no.
Halved. Ooh, that's pretty good. Gonna rot his arm off. Let's see. So that's 10, 20, 32 points of necrotic damage.
22?
Yep. It's a 4th level spell. And as a bonus action, let's see what my bonus action is. Let's see.
He's used his 9th level spell already. We'll put that one down.
And then whatever. Oh, that amulet teleported him back.
Yeah, I'll.
This is just your held action, right?
Yeah, so
Okay.
he just takes the light then.
Okay.
Sorry, it was just.
Alright, so now his turn. We're at the top of round.
If he's attacking anybody but me, he has disadvantage.
This is the dad.
Still.
Oh, really? Okay.
I'm pretty.
Isn't it just creatures with a certain range?
That's on the Sentinel. This is.
It's a totem thing.
Yeah, it's part of the Barbarian stuff. Let me find that, I'm sorry. Oh, it is within 5 feet of me. Never mind. So it's both Sentinel and the Bear totem are both 5 feet. So yeah, just the sun can only attack me. If anybody does attack me, though, they have advantage.
Okay, so he is going to... Actually, no, we're going to do it this way. Everybody roll a d20. Whoever has the highest roll, so the dad's going to attack next.
I was like, he did just see me whack his son over the head with a sword.
Yeah, we also saw him do...
13.
And I just hit him with one.
Yeah.
I got a 7.
Alright.
Damn,
Damn, I was hoping he'd hit me.
Okay, so this is a...
Blow him up!
DC 23 intelligence saving throw.
Okay, I can. That's not great, but sure.
All these saving throws make y'all miss Prova, or
Yeah,
Paladins.
that's.
Every group needs Paladins.
Wait, is he casting a spell on me?
Yes.
Advantage.
Oh yeah, cloak.
Natural 20.
Oh.
I put myself.
You feel this
Thank God
this
for that
sense
cloak.
of him trying to throw you out into another plane of existence.
Rude.
Just for a moment, you see what looks like the top down of hedges everywhere. Amazing. A big, huge, enormous maze without end.
I would not have saved y'all.
At which point, you manage to hold yourself back and stay within the real world. You just saved yourself against a level 8 spell.
Just tried to fucking plane shift your ass.
Yes.
Thank you.
That was...
Dice.
I almost tried to do it. I thought about doing it.
Yeah.
As a raven, just
Uh.
caw. Poof. Plane shift.
Yeah. That was a pretty good one.
Who comes up? Is that it for Dad?
Yeah, so that just does that attack. Then he's going to...
Bonus action, start trying to move furniture. Clear a portal up or something.
I have to remember that. I have advantage on spells. Against spells.
No,
and
he's going to
magical
do
Same.
Ray of Sickness. And this one he's going to use on you,
Okay.
since you're the one who did the last...
Like, oh, blight me? Sickness you!
That's right. This is... Shoot, let's see. Ray of Sickness is
I
a
think it's
Constitution saving throw. DC 23.
I rolled a natural 20 plus 10.
Oh,
30.
very well done.
As we
you
have more
feel-
crits right now than Tom.
Oh,
I
also,
don't know when the
we're
last time we did
immune to poison. Hero's Feast.
Nice. Wait, does it still last for the next
Yeah,
day?
24 hours.
Oh, well done. So yeah, so you felt this sickness and thing just seeping into you as this finger with green magical energy starts to pour over to you. As he's doing this, it somehow just washes away from your
I
nose.
just like hawk a really big loogie and spit it. Like, ugh, that was gross.
The biggest, thickest, greenest, brightest loogie you've ever seen falls to the ground.
It just into the floor.
At which point he is going to. Who is he close enough, like within walking distance to? Who's right?
Who, Daddy?
Who's right in front of him?
Everyone. He's casting like
Well,
every
technically-
spell.
Well, I just want to get technical. Like, I'm within the side, but that's
He's
this
10
is
away from
fine.
him.
I'm
15
looking
away
right at
from, so it's 10 away from Mark and
Alright.
15 away from Danny.
10 is where he's going. It's a melee spell attack, and he is going
Yeah,
to.
how many actions this guy get?
Yeah, he's got. He rolls a 20.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Me.
I'll use my reaction to do Gift of the Metallic Dragon, and I'll add 6 to your AC.
Okay.
Oh, well
As a
done.
ring rips out of my back and covers you. I don't know if that makes it miss,
From
but
how far away can you do that?
Yeah.
from I think it's 5 or 10 feet.
So
So that would be.
That's a
you said
miss,
plus
yeah.
6.
Yeah, plus
So
6.
18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Would be my new AC.
Yep, 23. So he only rolled a 20, so it misses.
Turtle.
So you feel this cold start to hit you, but again with your aid, it falls away. Sun's turn. Sun is not looking
Nobody
well.
touches my friends.
He is really, really kind of messed up. You're his greatest foe, so he's going to keep going. Fun days on you. The first thing it does is that
He's got advantage attacking you.
Oh, he's got advantage. The
Yeah.
first one is not going to need that. 26 dexterity saving throw for you, and anybody
I
who's in
fail.
a straight line from you.
Which
Um,
Nobody.
No one.
But his own house, though.
Yeah.
Maybe his mom. I didn't.
She's on the
that's what I-
ground.
Yeah.
She's on the
I
ground.
should have used her as. I should have like.
Yeah, you
opened
should have
her.
held her. Yeah.
Should have beat her son with her.
Go get her.
I think I
My
might.
turn's coming up.
Total damage 51 damage of radiant damage.
25.
Yep. And that was his incendiary beam coming from his chest.
That hurt a little bit. Like
He
pinch. Slightly.
tries again to go in for a smack, which is the only thing he really controls at the moment. Rolls a 1 and doesn't hit you. His shoulders
Damn, he is.
go nuts. The first one is a 34 to hit.
Hey.
And then the second one is coming at you as again an additional 34 to hit.
Both hit.
Assuming both of those hits. Total damage is 42. 42 damage from both turrets. And that's his movement. You are now up.
I'm pretty. Before my turn, I'm going to use my reaction to use my Blood Fury Tattoo.
Never had that.
Yeah,
Have we?
someone said it.
I did.
Yeah, he hit him
Okay.
with Bite.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was on his ass. Don't worry about it.
29 to hit?
29, yep. Going after the sun, right?
Yeah, this was my reaction with my Blood Fury Tattoo to hit him
Ah,
before
good.
my turn. So 24 damage.
4 damage.
And now it is my turn. It is 27 to hit.
Yep.
Ooh. Finally rolled bad on the damage dice. Only 23 damage.
Only 23 damage. Aw.
Second hit. Ooh, I don't think I even hit. 18.
No. 18 does not hit.
This kid's looking pretty rough, right?
Mm-hmm. Looking really rough.
I'm just going to move 5 feet over. And I'm actually going to move 10 feet over. I'm going to go stand next to Pop.
Alrighty.
So he gets an opportunity attack against me.
Dad does?
No, not Dad. Son.
Son?
Sickle
Alright.
stock.
Let's see. 35 to hit. I'm assuming that hits. And it rolls like crap. 21 damage from his slam that he uses.
I'll take 10. Alright.
Alright, Taj.
Okay. That is
He's got me. He's
No,
got
my
me
spells
down,
are-
guys. I'm down to 275 health.
Okay. I'm gonna cast.
You're still the out of the three of you guys still have the most hit points.
Yeah, I still have more than all of them. You
Uh,
haven't even done 100 damage yet, to be told.
Papa.
I also healed you.
I'm gonna attack Papa since he
And
wants
I've
to
healed
get my
myself like
drill.
50.
Yeah.
Blood Fury.
And I'm gonna attack him with negative energy flood, so he needs to make a con save of 20.
Constitution flow.
You're making a spell attack against somebody within 5 feet of you. It's not a melee spell. So
It, negative energy flood is, I think.
He chooses to succeed.
Oh, legendaries are.
Yep. He only has one more of those. Sun has 2.
Well,
Still does a fuck ton of damage, right?
The sun has no opportunity attack, by the way. So if you wanted to like move past
That's
him.
right.
oh, it does half damage. Okay, which is nice, I guess.
Yeah, roll your damage. Get that little bit of necrotic in there.
So what's half of 31?
15.
He gets 15 necrotic damage.
The dad or the son?
Dead.
All right, Dad takes 15 points of damage. All right. Anything else?
I guess since he's in my face, I'll do bonus action flame blade.
All right, go for it.
So I'm gonna call forth my flame. Get second level because the difference between second and fifth is 1d6. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. And then I can attack. It's in my hand now. It's an action to attack.
Sweet. You want to move?
Okay.
Alright.
I mean, since
You're in between them both, yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Glad Root Shell, you are now up.
Uh-oh.
The
My
turtle.
No, we haven't used our hostage, though.
She's
You
still
know,
landing on the
Where's
ground.
she at?
She's knocked out over
Can
there.
I go grab the wife, the hostage,
Oh man. All right.
and I'll pick
Pick her up and toss her into the fire.
No, I'll pick her up and like hold her by her head since I'm so big, and I'll hold my moon sickle to her throat, and I'll say, "Stop fighting, or she dies." You're gonna come with us, and you're gonna be quiet about it.
We just need the sun, right? We don't need
Yeah.
We don't need
Is
the
that all?
Well, what does he say? Does he say anything?
They're not saying anything. They're both looking at you. The son is yelling out, "No, leave my mom alone!" The dad is calculating.
Oh, okay. I noticed this. I will.
Just hold your action to slit her throat if they do anything.
Yeah.
Be evil.
No,
Chop her head off.
I have thoughts. Hold on.
I have.
About
I'll
to get dark.
You'll see. I'll cast Primal Savagery.
Okay.
So you channel primal magic to cause your teeth or fingernails to sharpen and to become claws
Oh my
to deliver
gosh.
a corrosive attack. I'm just gonna start squeezing her head,
A little gnome head.
and it'll do 4d10 acid damage.
Oh
I
my
knocked her
gosh.
out with 8.
Yeah.
You're gonna
Well-
melt her head off if you do that right now.
Yeah, stop fighting or she dies as her hair starts to sizzle.
You can see the son is really panicking. Leave my mom alone. She doesn't do anything. Leave her alone. And the dad is just sitting there staring at you.
If you want to save your mother, come quietly. I'm ignoring the dad now.
Okay.
He's obviously doesn't give a shit about the mom enough.
All right. Anything else?
And I'll just hold there. I'll bonus action cast Healing Word on Death of My Own Nuns, because I get an extra D4 for my moon sickle, and you'll get 19. Everyone will get 19 hit points because of my aura.
Oh yeah.
So you get. I'll do.
19.
Let's do a full first level. That was mostly to trigger my aura. Oh, sick. So 4, 8, 12. So
31.
12 plus 19. Yeah.
31 for me.
Yep.
How much for me?
19.
And you just get 19.
Roll insight.
Hmm?
You're back at full health.
I'm not too far off.
I got you guys. I love this class. This is my.
I mean, now that I have
This has unlocked something from within me.
I have limited rages.
He's
Like,
now
I don't
a
have
druid.
these
I'm
spells.
now
Like,
a
literally
druid.
all I do is hit stuff. so,
Insight,
like,
you said?
you do this all night.
Okay, I'm pretty wise. I guess I'm not wise. 13.
He's muttering something under his breath. It sounds like he's trying to calculate what he should do. He's just.
If he tries to attack him, he has disadvantage
Yeah.
because now I'm in his crow.
And I'm holding his wife directly in front of me, and if he makes a move, I'm gonna finish that primal savagery and I'm gonna squeeze.
Okay. All right.
Whose
Top
turn
of
is it?
round.
It's the sun's turn, right?
Nope, it's his turn.
Whoa.
He completes his spell. Slams his hand on the ground.
Fucker's gonna stop time again!
As you hear a growl come from behind you.
Uh-oh. He just summoned something.
Yes, he did. And I don't have none of him, so we're just going to use this guy instead.
This is gonna turn into a summoner's battle, and it's about to get wild in here.
Whoa.
No, I can't do it. It takes a minute.
From behind him, you hear this deep guttural growl.
Throw the bomb at
And
it!
you hear and you feel this hot breath come over your shoulders. He has
Pop her like a
summoned
pimple.
something behind you. And now it's his turn. So this is.
That wasn't his turn?
Yeah, that was
the
his turn.
summoning of a...
He does.
Giant
What is
creature.
it? Can I see? Is it like a god? Like a foot
You got
crazy?
eyes
You
in the
don't?
back of your shell.
Yeah.
You feel hot breath, that's all you feel.
Yeah, I feel hot breath. You feel hot breath, you turn in luck?
You're gonna take your eyes off the guy casting spells for you? You pop her. You feel hot breath, you go... She did.
Do a 23 Constitution saving throw for you.
Ooh, me?
Mhm.
Is this magic?
Yes, it is.
So I get advantage because of my staff.
Okay.
The Archmagi stuff.
Yeah. Ooh, baby. Con.
Constitution 23 is your goal.
I also took resilient feat.
Oh.
24.
Oh.
I barely made it. I rolled a 4 and a 14.
There's a moment where you feel like you're getting choked up and it's getting harder to breathe and you feel like a curse is coming over you, at which point you push it away and move to the side. That's all of his actions for the moment.
Should look him deep in the eyes.
I do. I look him and I finish. I squeeze. I'll roll 4d10 acid if I have to. Or
Yeah, roll it.
Was it overkill is...
overkill is everything.
Yep. Yep.
You have to do their full health.
Well, if you roll ones, well,
You may
That's
not. You
true.
may not.
That's
kill her.
true.
She may lose.
I also get to add +3 because of my moon sickle.
Do
all right,
it.
that's it.
Oh, she dead.
Oh, she did. 7, 7, 3, 9.
Mom falls to the ground, stripes across her face as she just.
Nah, she ain't got no face.
No.
Oh,
no
you just
head.
crush it.
Full squeeze. Full Mortal Kombat finisher.
You can see that the
No
dad.
resurrection.
And then toss her at him.
Oh,
I have catapult. Don't worry about it.
So yeah, she falls to the ground dead as he's finished up his spell. At which point you see him kind of react slightly as he wants to go to her, but he realizes it's just too late now at this point. The son, however, loses his stuff.
He's about to fucking hit me.
And he runs towards you and is a disadvantage, yes, because he's fighting someone other than you.
If he's running past me,
Yep.
he'll be within 5 feet of me, and yes, he'll be at disadvantage.
Alrighty. First attack, which is the punching attack. 20 to hit.
I'll use my action to cast shield. So
Excellent.
miss. Let's see. Use my charge shield.
First turret, shoulder turret, 20 to hit.
Also miss.
Stays the same. Second turret is a 24 to hit.
That hits exactly.
Force damage. The force damage that you're going to be taking right now is a total of 19. And
You said 19?
Yep. Everybody in the room needs to do a dexterity saving throw.
Oh Jesus!
Oh
I'm
DC 26.
For magic.
I cannot.
Nope.
I
Yeah.
don't think I can succeed.
no. My dex is only +3, so I think
My dex is a big fat goose egg.
You can still roll a 20, so.
there was no.
I
crit
rolled a
passing
big
on
fat
the
12.
save.
18.
Oh, yeah. Alright. 18? Nope.
A 10 and a
12.
16.
Absolutely
Well,
not.
so everybody fails. This is bludgeoning damage as you all fall prone to the ground. It's 33 damage for everybody.
Ouch.
You get damage. You get damage.
33.
I'll take it. 16.
Roll a d6 for me and let me know what the number is.
1.
He does not recharge his beam of his chest. Now it's the creature that's behind you.
Oh, shit.
As
We're
the
all
hot.
prone, so it's got disadvantage on you.
Oh yes,
Or
That's
advantage
a
on you.
wonderful, wonderful thing. You hear chomping and hot breath coming from two separate heads.
Ooh.
He's double.
As the first tentacle attack comes and swipes you from behind, it's a 36 to hit. And the second attack, he rolled low, so it's a 26 as well.
That will hit me.
So
That metal die 20 on my phone.
Oof. Is it okay?
this is all force damage. The first damage is 23. The second damage is 34.
So how much altogether?
57.
57. Yep. 57 damage were from these tentacles that seem to be trying to rip you apart piece by piece. In addition to all of these things, do a Constitution saving throw.
Natural 20. 30
Ooh,
total.
wonderful. So you do not take the effects. Who's looking at it?
I am not.
I'm not.
Oh,
I'm
good.
looking
Looking at the dad.
Yeah.
Let me know if you decide to take a look.
They
No,
summon
thank you.
the Demigorgon.
Aw, you're ruining it.
2 heads. I mean,
Yeah.
Demigorgon's 40 feet tall, though, so
Yeah.
I'm assuming no. Alright.
Alright.
Is it my turn?
Yep.
I'm gonna stand up,
All right.
and I'm gonna attack the dad. And that's a crit!
Oh.
Oh shit!
I cut the dad's head off.
Oh man. Does it really cut his head off?
Yep.
Yeah,
He's
Vorpal
dead.
Sword.
Oh man.
Instant. That is one of the few
All right.
instant kills.
It have at least. I mean, the other guy has 2 heads, so he would have only lost 1 head.
He would have only lost
This
one.
guy has 1 head, so he would have to be immune to slashing damage, or does not need his head. Oh, okay. It has. It says or has legendary actions.
He has legendary
So
access.
left.
the game master decides that this creature is too big or whatever, so then he would just take an extra 6d8 on top of the crit damage.
I'm gonna say that it cuts off his head. He
Oh,
falls to the
I
ground.
was like, I can roll all that damage if you want, but even
Oh, no,
then,
no,
that
no.
one hit would be a lot of fucking damage.
Do you get like vertical credits? Like 3.
It's 3 weapon damage on top, so it would be 8 die 6 plus 6 die 8.
plus like
plus
15, right? Oh, plus 20.
Yeah, because of the reckless, the great weapon master, and the plus 10 4
All right. Yeah. So Dad has fallen to the ground.
You just squashed his mom's head. I just squashed his dad's
Just get traumatized.
Does the thing disappear?
No, stays in place.
Oh, great. Okay, well, second attack, I'm going to turn and look at it, I guess.
All right. You must do a Wisdom saving throw.
Of what? Never mind. Probably won't be able
No,
to
buddy.
make it.
So
Buddy, oh no.
measly 23. Wisdom
I have a
saving
+0.
You better crit, guy.
There's no crit passing on saves.
Roll a d6 for me, please.
Oh no.
4.
A 4. You are confused. This last.
I don't think I can be confused while I'm in my rage.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh yeah.
So, if you cannot be confused, you're great. If you can be confused, it's confusion until the next round. Until it's its turn again. Can't take reactions, must roll a d10 at the start of its turn to determine the behavior it takes if you are confused.
Can't be frightened. I think I can be confused. Alright. So I'm confused. Confuzzled.
Confuzzled. Alright, so at the top, then you're going to let me know what you roll for the d10 to see what your reaction is.
I don't have reactions. That sucks.
Yep, no
Why
more
would I do this
reactions. Yeah, so you know what? Since it's the top of the round, why don't you go ahead and roll a d10? Let's see what that is. Yeah.
9.
9.
Ooh.
So the confusion is. The creature cannot act or move normally. This lasts until the beginning of its turn, which is not too far away.
Okay.
That's the end of your round.
Kid went. It went. I went. So it's y'all's turn.
Yep. Taj.
Because you killed the mom and I cut that motherfucker's head off.
Okay.
I just wanted one crit, and we
I just have a
Gotten 3
general
crits to
question.
problem 1.
Does that? Did you hit the creature?
me no.
No,
I
okay.
cut the dad's head off, and then I turned and looked at the creature, and just looking at it was
Okay.
not good.
I
I'm
know.
assuming you're now looking that direction as
No,
well.
I'm gonna just like look at the floor. 'Cause I looked at you. What happened to you? I'm like, oop, boop, boop. And I just had a question.
I don't know if confusion would be something you could tell, obviously, on me.
Does that creature have more than 100 hit points?
Why, yes. Yes, it does.
Most
I know
assuredly.
what's about to happen.
That's fun.
It's like, you know what, guys? We're fast.
We
We got the kid.
Yeah. Should we? Let's grab
Grab
the
him
kid
and
and teleport.
run.
Yeah, come to me. Come to me, my flock.
Where are you? Oh, you're right there.
I'm the shepherd now, baby.
I'm going to.
I'm just glad I got a crit on my vocal. That's all I care.
Yeah, that was good.
That's
all I
pretty.
wanted.
That's pretty
That's
pretty
satisfactory.
Just wanted to cut somebody's head
I
off.
wish I had 3 hands so I could grab 3 hands.
All right, you gotta do something, man. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, it's your turn. Oh, he's dead. What about him?
Just lay him.
God,
prone.
man, this in the span of 12 seconds, this guy's parents just lost both
I'm
of their
gonna
heads.
say- Grab him.
Who? Where are we going?
Okay.
What are we doing?
We get now.
So I'm gonna grab
We're doing
my friend, who just my last level spell, and the little boy again, and I'm gonna dimension one.
No.
Nope. No.
No, I can follow that.
Yeah.
No, we're gonna all go. I'm gonna get us all out of here. Get
so-
together.
I'm just gonna hug the turtle and grab these two
He's
at the same time.
still attacking us, by the way.
Oh.
The kid is hurt, but he's not done out for the count.
Oh, he's still hurt?
He's pretty. I'm whacking him for a while.
Okay.
I think I've done
Oh, my
at
elementals
least
doing it.
100 damage, if not more.
Are all my elementals dead? Has my concentration
Oh
dropped?
yeah. Those things are gone.
They also all explode and do 2d6 fire damage when they die. In a 10-foot radius. Don't know if that
Yeah,
matters.
they're
to
putting
this.
out fires and they're doing all kinds of craziness.
Big distraction.
Hopefully that
That's my goal.
ruckus, yeah, so that people don't hear the big fight going on over here.
Oh shit, I don't know what to do. There's just this kid.
What are you doing, Mark?
Oh, wait.
Well,
I mean, just leave.
while
it.
I'm waiting for his turn, I guess I'm gonna grab the kid's arm and burning hands him.
Oh, all right, go for it.
He needs to make a dex save of
20? 13.
Woo!
He's gonna choose to succeed.
Fucker.
He only has one more of those.
Well,
Do you need some d6s?
no. I was
That's alright.
I
You know
was
what's cool? His dad didn't choose to keep his head, so.
I'm just gonna.
There's no way to stop that.
It just happened.
Well, he had
With the
legendary
succeed.
actions, so you could have just taken the 60
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
instead.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
roll that
Oh,
damage, which would have been
takes
fun.
half damage. Cool. Love that. Nice.
Burn him.
So half of 26, so 13
13.
fire damage.
You got it.
And that's
Clyde.
Alright.
Shell.
Is everybody touching? I'm just gonna make
Yeah.
sure all three of us.
I grabbed the child.
I mean,
And the
I'm
middleman.
confused. I'm not touching.
I'm gonna say, come here, grab my hand.
He can't.
I can't move. I
Oh,
can't
you
do
can't
anything.
paralyze? Wait, he's right here next to me.
No,
Go grab him.
that's you.
Oh shit, that's middle
him.
guy.
That's me. Over
Uh,
there, 10 feet away.
Then can I move right here? I don't look behind me. He'll get a swipe at me.
You'll get an opportunity attack.
Opportunity attack.
He
Alrighty.
hits your shell.
Wait, actually,
you have to go that way.
yeah, I'd have
We're
to.
gonna have to.
Can I actually use my bonus action to Misty Step right here? Because I don't want him to take a swipe at me.
If you have missing step, you can use
Yeah,
bonus
I'll
action.
use Misty Step.
Okay. Bonus action taken.
And then we'll talk about that spell. And then I will cast. Once I'll grab onto him and
Vortex Ward?
metal guy. Yeah.
And I also have a
How
little
far away are you from him?
From who?
The
10 feet.
he has a 10 feet reach.
Oh, so it would have been fine.
No, even if you dimension door to that spot, you're still 10 feet away from him. He still gets an opportunity attack if he
Misty
moves.
step.
You
Well,
can,
I'm gonna-
you can Misty
I'm gonna
Step
plane-
over here.
Yeah, then I'll Misty Step over there then.
Now he is
Now he can't
15 feet away.
Now he can't reach you.
And I'll use 7 charges for my cast, and I'll cast Plane Shift.
Oh, wonderful. Let me just make sure.
Where we going?
Uh,
Is it random?
The Feywild. I can choose.
Okay, love that.
All right, you end up in the Feywild with this kid who's lost both of his parents.
You know, he didn't see his dad.
He saw his dad getting.
No, he was looking.
Decapitated?
He was looking at the mom and attacking him for killing the mom. He didn't even see the dad take a clip.
Okay.
As far as he knows, dad has his head.
It's very
All right, you are now in the Feywild.
And
Any
then
other
I'll,
Any other actions?
Alright, no, it's this kid's turn, I think.
I guess I'll. I have a bonus action. No, I don't. So
You're
that's
right.
it.
The boy's turn. You are now in the Feywild, and he is going to attack yet again. So I'll put you guys
He's got advantage against me.
here.
He's right, he's
Um,
right in front of him. It's literally.
So
Oh, he's got disadvantage
yeah,
against
you
everybody
killed
else.
his mom, so he's gonna keep going after you.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage on his attacks. Also roll a d6 for me, please. 21 to hit.
1.
All right, he does not get his.
I'll use Gift of the Metallic Dragon and I'll add 6 to my AC, so 25 to AC.
All right, and then the next one,
Shows all sorts of ways to protect
25 to
everyone.
hit.
That hits exactly.
At disadvantage,
Well, it's hard.
and 30 to hit.
Yes.
Okay.
Disadvantage?
With disadvantage. The first attack hits you for 17 damage, force damage, and the second one hits for 20 damage, force damage.
So just 30s.
He does not regain his beam.
Since it would have been that big creature's turn, am I still confused or no?
No.
You're
Now
also
it's
playing
now that
resistance.
it's its turn. But it is. He is going to stomp one more time, so it's a 26 dexterity saving throw.
I fail.
Who else fails?
I'll.
I'm assuming we all
Yeah.
fail.
Nobody's fat.
That's
Wait,
it.
I'll see if I.
18.
I might crit. I rolled a 20!
There's no crit
For saving
passes
throws.
saves.
I still fall.
33,
I feel really good about it. And then I eat shit.
33 damage, you said?
33 damage.
But now I have to put that in the crit count. We're now 4-1 on Tom. You're ruining the odds.
I'm getting hurt, guys.
33
I'm
damage total from the stomp.
very hurt.
I take.
At this point, it is now your turn. Bounce.
You're hurt?
Yeah.
Oh.
Get him off me. Fucking kill
I'm
him.
gonna hit him.
Do that. Thanks, buddy.
25 to hit.
25 hits.
I just got max damage. 32 damage.
Nice.
You still
He's
up?
looking worse for wear.
He's been doing force damage to us, right?
Not all the time. He has
Bludgeoning.
bludgeoning damage. He's
Because I'm
got force
resistant to
damage.
bludgeoning, so...
That's the hit. He usually misses with
Okay.
that.
Just make sure.
And then the beam is
And the earthquake is bludgeoning too, right?
bludgeoning is the force damage is the shoulders. The stomp is regular bludgeoning damage, and then the beam coming from his chest is radiant damage.
Okay, so I should have taken half if I'm resistant, right?
From the bludgeoning,
Mhm.
yes. So half of 33,
16.
16.
Well, we're gonna just add 16 damage healing back to that because I got the
I fucking heal myself.
24 damage for the
Earth
second
Genie.
attack.
24 damage. He's looking pretty rough, but he's still holding on as much as he possibly can.
That's all I got.
All right, Taj, you're up.
Since we're all up in his hooters.
Or I guess as a bonus action, I can roll intimidation again, but we just kill his parents. How about I intimidated?
Yeah, I think he's.
Yeah, he's immune to intimidation.
Well, since we're here, I'm just gonna help my landlord. Look him up! 26.
To hit, yeah, he hits.
These simple characters are nice. I don't have to figure out what I want to do each
17
turn. It's
fire
very simple.
damage
I
with
know
my
what I want to do.
Okay,
Hit.
17.
Stab.
Anything else?
Slash.
Smash. No. I don't have any bonus action. Well, yeah, that's my bonus action. All actions. Magic doesn't work on him, so I'm gonna keep the shell.
All right, Mr. Root Shell.
I'm gonna cast. I'll, as a bonus action, do my unicorn totem again.
Okay.
And then I'll cast heal at 7th level.
Oh, very good.
So I'm gonna regain. So you guys gain 19 hit points.
Oh, I love that.
Yes.
Yes.
And I get.
Can you do this all the time?
I get 70 plus 19 plus a d4. So 89 plus 1. So 90.
Nice. Alrighty.
As I just like look at him and just feel my
Oh, he's
wounds.
attacking him because he killed his mom.
Yeah, I
right?
squished his mom's head.
Oh, so as my bonus action, I'm gonna be like, I cut your dad's head off. Just so you know.
That's my eyes.
He can't cry. He has no tear ducts, but you can hear him like screaming and just raging inside of his little tin can that he's got.
Is that how you press?
It's at this point. That's all your actions, right?
I would love to move, but I know he's gonna hit the fuck out of me if I try.
This is advantage on it.
Yeah, you know, I'll risk it for the biscuit.
Risk it for the biscuit.
I'll go
disadvantage.
diagonal this way and just try and move 30 people away.
Oh, well, same thing twice. 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
I see.
Total
Yeah, because he's not
damage-
worried about you.
Yeah. Total damage
That's
is. Oh, 32.
Is this force damage?
This one's bludgeoning. Because it's just his hands. He's hitting. It's at this point that it's now top of the round. He starts to blink again.
Oh shit, he can do it across planes. Oh wait, but he's dead. Wait,
The amulet is what he used, not the dad.
should have looted the corpse.
Or
Damn
the
it.
demons using the amulet, who knows? It's alright, I'm right next time, I'll do what I did.
Pry the symbol off. Pry that piece of him away.
Alright, so it's now the sun's turn again. He's not looking good. He's basically doing things from reactions. He's going to go after you. Roll a d6 for me, please. Since you went after his dad.
5.
He gets his thing back. 32 to hit.
That hits.
Shoulder beam is 35 to hit.
That hits.
28 to hit.
All of it. Bring it on.
All right, here it comes. This is bludgeoning. 24. Force damage. 19. And 16. And then, who is standing in front of you or with you?
Nobody.
Nobody, so it's just you. This is a 26 dexterity saving throw.
I fail.
And it is a total of 52 radiant damage. Yeah, he just went to town.
So 111 total damage. I take half. So 55. That one stung a little bit.
Yeah, not too bad. He's having his rage at the moment after everybody's.
I am. No, I'm still way more than that. Never mind.
All right, you're up.
Gonna whack him.
Gonna whack it.
23 to hit.
Gonna wreck it. Yes, 23 hits.
29 damage.
29 damage.
Oh, I thought it was a crit.
No, it's not. Yeah, like 30 to hit.
30 hits.
23 damage.
23 damage. He falls to the ground, unconscious.
He's still blinking though, right?
He is blinking, which means you're gonna have to do some investigation to figure out why he's blinking. But he only has one round before he's.
I'm not very good at investigating, so I'm just gonna use my bonus action and like lay on him.
All right.
So
So you start blinking alongside of
I'm
him.
gonna grab his ankle or something. I'm like, hey, buddy, grab him.
All right. So Taj, you're up.
Um,
The boy is unconscious.
I am going to see why he's blinking.
All right. Do an investigation or an Arcana check. Your choice.
Yeah.
Is that that's a 9. So that's
Kind.
Yeah.
I thought about it, but I didn't say it.
21.
21. You find it. Underneath what looks like a chest plate kind of a situation where his beam has been coming out, but right above that, it looks like there's an amulet that's been, I don't know, hot glued, basically on the inside. You need to pry it off before he.
That's been hot glued.
Well, not hot glued, but magically hot glued
I'm gonna
to
produce
the inside.
flame, and I'm gonna make the whatever.
Oh, to melt it?
Melt it, and I'm gonna rip it off.
All right. Roll it like you would just do the damage. No roll to roll to hit. Just damage.
Damage. Okay. Let me look at my produce flame. So my skills. Produce flame. 48.
48.
No,
It starts.
48.
Oh, 4d8?
Yeah.
All right, roll it.
16.
It's starting to get really warm. As you can see, it's starting to glow. But it's not coming loose just yet.
Okay.
That was your action.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else? Any bonus actions? Do you have any bonus action spells or anything else you want to try?
Just grab his ankle.
I have,
Flame blade.
I mean, it's in my hand. It's an action to hit it.
Oh.
It's a bonus action to produce it. Reaction. Let me see. Reaction. I think I used my reaction because
Well, reaction's only if something happens to you. Nothing's
No.
happening to you.
that's it.
All right, Mr. Rootshell.
I am going to. Let's see, what's the one? I'll just run up to it and I'll use my moon sickle to try and pry it off as well. And when they apply heat, I'll
Try to scrape it and try to rip it off.
scrape it off really
With
fast.
a pile. Look at it. Check out it. It's not gonna die today. Okay, so just roll your damage like you would like. You're obviously hitting, so.
Oh yeah. Oh, just damage?
Just
then, Shit, I already said my sickle. It doesn't do much damage. It does 1d4 plus 5!
Well, you should have used the cantrip.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what I
why.
If you'd like to change it up right now, now's the time to do it. Go for it.
Then I'll use Primal Savagery again. Acid.
Okay. Ah, there you go.
48.
So the heat and
4d10.
the acidic nature of your hands at the moment. All right, go for it.
Ooh, 10, 21, 24 points of acid damage.
Nice.
As I-
It's getting loose. It's getting really loose, but it's still not coming. It's not gone just yet. Back to the top of the round. He's blinking faster now at this point. Mr. Mountain, you're up.
Rip it out of his chest!
You can do a strength check if you so desire, or you can just use brute strength and damage.
Is 24 enough?
And can I just healing word myself as a bonus action?
Ah, that's fine.
Because
19
I legitimately can't take 20. Just take 24 on any attack.
Okay.
That's like a.
You know what? I think that'll work. So you reach down and you just start grabbing it. Your fingers start to burn from both acid and from the fire, but you're resistant to those things because you're raging, right? And you just start heaving, and slowly but surely you start seeing the thing pop away, and then suddenly you have it in your hand, and now you're the only thing that's blinking.
Oh, wait, toss it.
All right, you toss it away. Just as it goes into the air, it disappears, and it's gone. At this point, you now have complete control of the boy. You are now out of combat.
I'll spare the dying him, just so we don't lose our bounty. He was supposed to be alive, so.
Oh. Well, he's just unconscious. He's not. Oh,
Well, just in case. I don't know if he can bleed out, but
Bleeding is a warful.
Can is
He
there
hit me a bunch, so I was just gonna do a little bit of damage to him, kick him.
Okay.
do you need healed?
Is there any way I can find out how to disable his shoulder cannons and his middle cannon?
70.
89.
Or was that thing his
points.
middle cannon?
You have
Technically-
19 hit points again.
What's been happening as you start examining him is you can't figure it out exactly because he's a brand new creation really at this point. It's a jewel that's sitting inside of his chest, and it's holding onto his soul. And through his anxiety and anger, it starts to charge. And so what's happening is it's either coming out of his chest or it's coming out of his shoulders.
Would I know what kind of jewel it is because I'm very adept with magic?
It's a very, very expensive jewel. However, it's the thing that's also holding onto his soul, so you can't take
That's
off
what's
with
in
it.
his chest.
Mm-hmm.
What about the arm?
like the
the
soul
shoulder
jar.
cannons?
So
We
that
rip those off.
No, that's what's.
so it's controlled by
It's
the
it's all being controlled by the jewel. You could rip his arms off if you want to.
Well, I mean, yeah, it might. But I was more talking just the cannon off the shoulders. Like,
It's actually his shoulder joints. It's his rotator
okay.
bones or whatever it is.
I mean, probably get in trouble if we rip his arms off.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're supposed to
Frowned upon.
recover this technology.
Well,
I mean, I beat it up pretty good, but it's,
so
we could still give it to him like this.
Mhm.
how we
But
get-
look around. I've been to the Feywild before, so I'm not too upset.
Oh yeah, we can go back to the material.
I'm like,
Okay.
Should
we
we
go
just
find
go
more
turn in our bounty?
smashing? Yeah.
I mean,
Good smashing. Let's
Let's go turn in our bounty.
Yeah.
Everyone hold hands.
we're gonna be rich. We're gonna.
So you go back to the original man who gave you the quest, and sure enough, he is very happy at the fact that you were able to acquire such a powerful and unique specimen. As he's talking to you, he says, "Well, it looks as though the price of this is definitely worth what it is that they're paying for you, my lords." Go up to Castle Goldcrest. Enjoy your rewards. He takes off with the bodies. They kind of wrap him up. There's some spellcasters there. We're able to kind of make some magical bounds for him so he can't get around. And you guys live happily ever after, or so you think. On the other hand, the magic man, the dean, whose name was Quasar Dapperfield. Quasar Dapperfield.
Dapple.
Did not die. he had some safeguards in place should he,
Have his fucking head chopped off.
and it
Oh,
Good
repairs
save.
him.
Those are some good
A prepared
safeguards.
wizard is incredibly hard to kill.
He awakes to find his wife dead and his son missing, and to a place that he cannot find. And so he, on the next day, gets expelled from the school as the headmaster and spends the rest of his time drinking alone in the bar that you have left him in. Until finally he becomes this drunken wretch that the whole town believes is dead and gone in some alley somewhere. However, he is not dead and gone. He's found by a tinkling of a bell. And a deal is made.
Oh, it could be Paracelsus.
Or Dipsom Soul.
Dipsom Soul. He eventually becomes Dipsom Soul as a way of a ransom to get his son back from wherever it is that they've taken him. Congratulations, you've created Dipsom Soul.
Nice. And 3 really awesome Lords of Goldcrest.
That's right.
Right, that, you know.
Lords of Goldcrest. Thank you guys very much. Hope you have a fabulous evening.
Thank you, Tom.